Hey guys, sorry about the light. It'll change here in a minute when the lights go down and I won't look so freaking white and bright in this thing. We're getting ready. It's happening. Okay, it's right there. Turn that down a little bit. Sorry, it was kind of loud. All right, that's the music they're playing for the hold screen. Look at this. Don't ask me why this is the music. It's like going to Ibiza or whatever. Is it Ibiza? What am I thinking of? Am I thinking of what is that to me? What am I thinking of? Ibiza, right? That's a thing, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to pull Beau and Jon in. We're going to get going and do some coverage today. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? What's in the background? Oh, let's take a look, shall we? Back here we have... Virtua Fighter on a Genesis running back there. It's just in demo mode. Anyway, that's what that is. Ibiza? Is that how you say it? Ibiza. It seems weird. Okay, this thing starts in about 13, 14 minutes, so let's go ahead and get her cranking here.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Scott.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Greetings. I'm not gonna be here.
You might. There's Diablo Immortal.
I don't know. They seem pretty set that I was killed by butterfly magic.
It's true. I don't think they're backing off of that. I don't think they're bringing him
Quite
back.
a treasure you've got in that jade figurine.
What if at the very end of whatever Diablo 4 presentation they do, they go, like, it's one of those trailers, right? So it's all CG and it's all the stuff. It's scary, demons, all this sort of thing. And then there's a moment of like crescendo, and then it goes dark, and then it goes, stay a while. Like, you just hear his voice and the whole place will lose their shit.
I'd be so excited. Like, we're gonna be on camera, right? Because people are gonna want to see.
Oh yeah, let me do that. That's
That is me if Deckard Cain is shown today.
That's a really good point.
Like,
We should do camera.
automatically, no matter what else they do to Diablo 4,
Yeah.
putting Deckard Cain is a full point increase on my score of Diablo 4.
Oh my gosh,
minimum.
That's intense. I don't know if I expected quite that much. That's a big.
No, he is worth a point. Like,
Yeah.
Diablo could be the greatest video game of all time. It's only a 9 out of 10 video game if you don't put Deckard Cain in.
You can do it. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Sorry, my daughter's doing some stuff in the other room. You're totally fine. I don't know how loud it'll be. It should be fine. Brian, you might hear, or Jon, you might hear a screwdriver, a driver of screws.
All right.
That is loud.
You know,
Holy shit.
that's not how I use a screwdriver. I'll tell you that.
No, sir, you do not.
I'm not the most technical when it comes to the workshop, but that's not how I use a screwdriver.
That's not how I do it. We got 11 minutes, and Beau should be here soon. I didn't. Did I give you the key code? I did. Did I give you the code?
Yeah.
I did. Okay. Why is that not? Oh, it came up late.
It just took a minute. Yeah.
All right, here we go. There's Jon. Let's put you over here, and I'll pull you. As soon as Beau gets here, everyone's face will be here.
Hello.
Hello,
It's
everyone.
me.
Welcome.
That's quite a treasure.
I would agree that if they did that, that would be pretty exciting. And I think they know that they know they'll get a cheap reaction out of it. The question is whether a Deckard Cain reveal today would live up to the hype that is. Do you know what I mean?
I'd be hyped. I'd be
It's the most
damn
hyped.
excited.
It's the most hyped you've been for Diablo. If this happened, it would be the hypest you've been for 4, right?
Yeah. Because that's one of the disappointing things for 4. I'm like, oh, no Diablo in your Diablo game. No Deckard Cain. He's fun. Instead, we got Lorath, and Lorath is okay, but he's better as Sid.
Yeah, Lorath's all right. He's not. Put Sid in the game. Literally, just keep
put
the voice
Sid
actor.
in the game. That'd be good. Yeah, just replace Lorath with Sid. I'm in.
I'm all in on that too. That'd be great. Top.
I love that he's still doing like weird audio recordings with Ben Starr doing the voice of Sid, which is just him.
I capped a couple of those. Hold on. I meant to play him last night. Forgot. Let's see. Here we go. Where is it? Oh, here it is.
Dogs of the eight.
No, that isn't it.
I
That's
was like,
nothing
what
like it. Nothing like it. Oh, here he is.
video I saw.
Here he is right here.
Now, you see, I do love a walnut.
He loves walnut.
I do love a walnut.
You what? No, I don't want your cat. Your cat is a pale comparison to Deckard Cain. Besides, isn't he named after Deckard, the Blade Runner Deckard? Yeah. Or as Elon Musk calls him, the Blade Runner.
The Blade Runner.
Or he called not even the Blade Runner, just Blade Runner. So he put a post up about how the Cybertruck would be the kind of car the Blade Runner would drive. No, just the kind of car Blade Runner would drive. He does. He
I mean,
wants
they
to
are
be,
called Blade Runners. Not that was ever relevant to the movie, but it doesn't really work. in
lights,
that
Carter.
context.
Yeah, it reminds me of. It's like saying. What's another good example? I can't think of one.
It'd be like saying this is the kind of car U.S. Marshal would drive.
Yes, that's what I was getting at. I know everyone knows he meant Deckard. We know he meant Harrison Ford's character. But he said it would be the kind of car Blade Runner would drive. He's not Blade Runner. That's not a character.
He's a Blade Runner.
He wants to be a nerd. But come on.
He is a nerd. That we can say.
I don't think he's a nerd with much cred. I think he's just a nerd with money.
I didn't say he was a good nerd, but he is a nerd.
He's a bad nerd.
That's the thing. We're starting to get into this, and man, I'm surprised they never got any hate for this. We don't need to bring this here. But I don't like there are plenty of despicable people out there.
Yeah.
That give you plenty of good reasons to dislike them.
Yeah.
He's one of them. But let's dislike him for the things he actually does instead of inventing things that just aren't true. He's definitely a nerd. Maybe not a good nerd. He's definitely a nerd, though.
Yeah, but nerd by what definition? Like, nerd is in...
In the genuine, true sense of the word.
I don't know, man.
You say he's not? He's a cool dude?
No, I don't think he's a cool dude.
No.
I think he wants to be... I think he wants people to think he's super nerdy. In all the cool, like, geeky ways.
Yeah, no, he's not that.
He's not
but
that.
he is
That's
a
all I'm
nerd.
saying. That's my whole take, is that. I don't think he's that. If he wants to be that, he's failing at it miserably. Yeah, Blade Runner's not a guy's name. That's all I'm saying. You know?
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah,
Beau?
I
No
mean,
Beau
it's,
yet?
it's like my mom talking about Blade Runner.
Yeah.
The Blade Runner showed up.
Oh, I love Blade Runner in that. He's so good.
the Blade Runner.
Yeah. Like at the very least, if he just said I had to give him a slight pass.
Yeah.
Because
Or a
Blade Runner might
A
drive.
Blade Runner.
There you go.
That's the nerdy thing to say.
Yeah.
Because now you associate it with a sci-fi futuristic profession.
Yeah.
Not even a single character. You're like, no, look, Deckard's fine,
Yeah.
but a Blade Runner would drive this car.
Yeah, exactly. I just realized I'm not sharing the screen with you. I should do that. You're only hearing the music. Let me do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I can do that. Hold on.
Put my mind at ease that I will see the show.
So what you'll see is, since I have you guys on video, I can't blow it up full screen, so it's a little bit different than usual, but you'll see. Tell me if this works. Hold on. Can I do?
It made Beau appear. That was cool.
Whoa, like magic.
Like magic, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, this works.
So you might have to zoom in a little.
I don't know if I can hear it. Because I can hear the music through you right now.
Oh yeah, so that is what you'll hear it from. So I'll put this up to about here when they're talking. And we'll all hear it from the same source, synced to the same video. So we'll all see the same thing at the same time. So now I can do video. Oh, Beau, get into the Zoom there, and I'll add you to the thing.
Get in here.
I must have for some reason opened up your stream on my phone or something. My phone was playing us.
Oh.
I was like, I'm hearing you in my room, Scott, and it's alarming.
What is that about?
Yeah, my phone just playing the stream. I don't know. I don't know
like
how
that.
it happened.
I don't like
What
that
am
at
I,
all.
Am I a science whiz?
What are you, some kind of expert in science? I'm going to try to run this at 60. It should work fine. So you guys can see it in all glory. There's Beau. Let's pull him in, and then I can make little videos out of everyone.
Make a little video. Make.
So there's John. Copy.
That's
paste.
me.
It's a
Hi,
John.
everybody.
Hello. It's a me, a John.
I was trying to distract my son because we kept getting stuck at red lights in the car.
Yeah.
And I discovered that his favorite thing is for me to just sit there and pretend to be Wario. He got a real kick out of that.
He likes that. He's a fan.
Me, a Wario.
So I was just going, I'm a Wario. I'm gonna win. He's just back there laughing. And then he'd try and do it back.
Yeah.
That's his favorite.
I'm a fan.
So,
He's my
kid's
favorite.
a big fan of Wario.
He's my favorite ancillary Mario character. I love Wario. He's awesome. Big fan. What'd you say, Beau?
Comienza en breve. Are we watching Mexicano?
Oh yeah, it's all Spanish today.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god, I can't understand Beau.
Yeah.
It's something happened. I don't understand the words anymore.
What has happened?
Do I get volume on your stream?
You do. Right now it's quiet because it's music that'll just annoy us.
Okay.
Listen to the music they've chosen.
La diffusion va bientôt commencer.
You'd think they'd use like.
I'm not going to do that.
You'd think they'd use like Warcraft music or something cool. Listen to this. It's
Yo, the Microsoft library already paying dividends.
Yeah, they're like, hey, what do you got access to that says the show will begin shortly? Well, we got this little number.
Yeah, we got this number. We got some Korean on screen. What else do you need?
The show will begin shortly. We got some English.
Yeah, there's some English. The show will begin shortly. Well, you've got us in the corners here. So John up in the right hand, Beau in the left hand. I'm in the lower right.
El
left.
show comenzará en breve.
And this should be fun. I see VF behind you. Yes, Gray Fox. I have Virtua Fighter on my TV back behind me.
I show begin in Kurze.
I should say the Genesis version of Virtua Fighter, which is a very weird game. But it's
yeah, so you're doing the whole TV background thing now, just to be like fully immersed.
I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah, I like it too.
I wish it was a little more centered. It's actually that's a 50-inch TV back there. It's huge. But it looks like a little monitor the way this angle is. So I got to still figure out what I want to do ultimately. But I kind of like having blinky shit going on, in the background.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
I like it. It's not too much.
Yeah, it's just enough, really, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right? It's never it's never enough. No, it's never.
Wario. I'm gonna win.
It's a Dunaway thing. Yeah, Dunaway does this as well. But he has like 3 CRT monitors playing old games all the time.
Yeah, Dunaway his is busy, but his is also good.
Yeah.
I like Brian Ibbett, I think, is the king of busy background.
Oh yeah. His is like one of those paintings where you're trying to pick out all the shit and find Waldo and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's fun because there's like in the back there's a Infinity Gauntlet up there. He's got a Captain America shield. Basically, I'm saying he has a lot of Marvel shit.
Brian's background is like Beau's foreground.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
What, you saying my foreground's busy?
It's a little busy, but I like it.
You saying it's not?
Yeah, you saying that's not busy? How do you define that background of yours? I'm sorry, foreground of yours.
Yeah, okay, good point.
It's pretty busy.
Yeah, you had
I
your
like
lap,
Covervilles
fine.
though. Like I will be honest. The reason I have colored lights behind me is because I saw Coverville, Brian Ibbett. I saw him in chat and I was like, oh, Coverville. I saw his background and I was like, have some colored lights back there. It'd be pretty good. I just don't have a lot of options because I got a damn closet behind me.
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta
There's
blow
only
my
so
nose.
much you can do with a closet, or I need to get a green screen or something. And it's like you, it's like there's stuff. It's further back than it seems.
Yeah. No, that's
so you
true.
lose all the detail, all the sense of anything back there is just gone.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. For some reason, why is that? Okay, I'm having a weird, not lockup, but something's being funky. You guys hear that?
Are we starting? Is it about to start?
It's about to start, but there's something going on here. Hold on. Why won't that work?
It's starting on my YouTube. You picked a bad time for everything to break, Scott.
Yeah, what the frick here? Okay. Here, I'll do it. Okay, there we go. It's going. We're on. We're in. Oh, don't be glitchy. See, they're in the little stadium. That's not the big stage.
Yeah. That's okay.
Why is... I'm getting some chop on my camera. I don't know what I did.
Your internet die? Did you break
No,
the internet right
it's
before
not
the show
that.
started?
Here, I'll... I don't know why this is being slow. Here. There. No? Better?
Seems okay.
Okay. I think we're okay. Alright, so a lot of Overwatch. Whoop, a little bit of Warcraft. Okay. Some Diablo. Why is it being glitchy?
Eyes. This
Yeah.
is the year of eyes.
Yep, this is the year of eyes.
This is BlizzCon 2023. Please
Oh my gosh, why are you stopping?
welcome the president of Blizzard Entertainment, Mike Ibarra.
Okay. I don't know why it's being glitchy, you guys. It's pissing me off. Up. Oh, I'm gonna work on this.
Real slow-mo walk to the thing. My commentary is going to leave a lot to be desired.
Yeah, it's not gonna be great if I don't get this fixed.
It's going to be Scott just cursing.
How's everybody doing?
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
You know,
this is
the
gonna sound weird
best
for a
gaming
second.
Community in the world, hands down.
Just ignore it. It's coming. It's coming back.
Down. Thank you.
Hold.
Wow.
Hold.
Okay, here we go. Oh, do you not hear it? You guys don't hear it, right?
Yeah, you ended the stream, yeah.
No. Okay, hold on. I can hear it, but you guys
You
can't. Just
ended.
1 second. 1 second. They're all just yelling and being silly. Hold on.
You're missing silliness, everybody.
Shit.
That's what you're missing.
Why won't it work? Okay, here we go.
Welcome.
Okay, here we go. Now you hear it.
Yeah, but I don't see it.
Oh shit, you gotta see it.
We love sharing what we're working on all the time. But to share it in person with all of you and to hear your stories,
There.
it cannot be matched. Meeting
There it
you all
is.
face to face inspires us. And we put this energy and enthusiasm back into everything we do.
The audio's double.
Thank you all for being here.
You shouldn't hear it twice.
Sorry, I fixed it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
All right,
In
so
fact,
we didn't miss
we
anything.
have tens of thousands of you here in Anaheim, California today. And we hope you enjoy the immersive experience we've created here at the show.
I realize I've never heard him till now.
We also have millions of people watching right now
just seen him
on
tweet.
stream. BlizzCon, please help me welcome everyone watching from around the world.
Around the world, around
the world. Around the world. Okay.
Whether
think-
you're a hardcore or a casual gamer, or if it's been a while since you've
Boo.
picked up one of our games,
Sorry.
we're here to show you the Blizzard we are today
Boo.
and the
Boo them
Blizzard we are
casuals.
becoming. But BlizzCon isn't just about the latest updates from Blizzard. It's all about you. Players are at the forefront of everything we do.
Are they?
We're devoted to
Microsoft.
supporting these incredible communities. Communities you can be proud of to be part of.
Proud
All
of to be
us,
part of.
Gamers, developers,
I like
and
that.
fans.
That's not easy
we
to say.
all are united
Handled
in
that
our
well.
shared love
Easy for you,
gaming.
though. You do that all the
The
time.
person sitting next to you or watching
Tongue
online and
twisters.
chat with you could be your next
Oh, yeah.
guildmate,
I thought
teammate,
you meant giving
or
rousing
lifelong
BlizzCon
friend.
speeches.
We
Gonna say
all
thank you.
have this in common. I've always felt Blizzard brings players together a little differently. Our players have made connections that span continents, languages, and generations.
Yeah.
We all have that one story, that incredible play of the game,
I kind of hate this stuff.
that clutch card draw, or
Well, I
that
know, that's
raid
why we
encounter
talk
that
over
your
it.
guild barely survived.
I'm sorry, I'd talk more, but I'm like
I know.
having booger problems.
I've been there too.
You're
I
having
know
booger
many of
problems.
us have friends
Yeah,
who
it's
bet
making me want to
in one of
sneeze,
our
and I tried to
games.
blow my nose, and it
A
wouldn't
friend
come
who
out.
Oh, my
began
Lord.
just as someone we hung out with
Yeah.
in
This,
game,
you gotta go
but who was
finger
there
it
for us
situation.
to celebrate
No,
our
no, no,
real-life
it's
wins,
no, it's
or
too
to
deep in
support
for
us
that.
during a difficult time.
Gotta go finger
That's
it
certainly been true
situation.
for me.
Yeah, way to phrase it, John.
Thanks to
Good
my
job.
experience playing Blizzard
What
games
else
over
is
the
he
last
gonna do?
25
I need a
years,
clutch
I've
booger
met most
cleaning
of my
from this
best
guy.
friends from all over, and I'm
Yeah.
so grateful that some of them are here today.
Did you guys hear me on the BlizzCon stage? I was the person that yelled, "Yeah!"
And of course, Barry and Kaylee, who put up with my raid wipes all too often. I always know that no matter what is going on in real life, they will be there. No matter what game we're playing.
Oh, see, I hate this
Friends
kind of
are a
stuff.
constant I can always rely on.
It's just so pandering.
And I know many of you share that feeling.
Hello, fellow kids.
BlizzCon truly is about all of us.
It's just this
as
magical
players,
talk. It's like,
as
fine,
equals,
I get it. I guess
as
maybe I
friends.
used to sort of fall for it. I don't know.
As
Yeah,
we
stop
bring these
being jaded,
amazing
Scott.
experiences to
I'm
more
being jaded. You're right.
places,
I'm gonna stop being
build
jaded.
technology that
Yeah,
allows
we're
more
here to
gamers
enjoy the energy.
experience our
Chris is
world
gonna come out
and
soon, and
create
we're all gonna be
characters
hyped
and
about it because
stories
he's really
more
good
players
at it.
can relate to.
Gonna be great.
The Blizzard
Geek is
community
2.0.
grows.
That'd be
And more
funny.
importantly,
Look,
our
I
friendships
make fun
grow.
of Geek Is, but in the moment, I
All
thought
of
it
us
was
are
great.
so grateful to be part of this
Yeah, I
community.
did
Yeah,
too at the
Geek
time.
And in
is, you
everything
guys.
Geek-
we do,
Geek is good.
we are in
He's legendary.
service to you.
Remember when Luke was in an
We
X-Wing?
know we don't
Geek
do
Is?
everything perfectly, but thanks to your feedback, we never stop striving to do it right.
Yeah.
We are here to foster joy and belonging for everyone.
Never stop.
We're proud of the worlds we build.
Check out the
But
check
your
out the reviews on Steam for
experiences
Overwatch
within
2.
those
He'll say.
Bring
at
them
the
to
end.
life. And
Don't
your
stop.
connections with
Can't
each
stop,
other
won't stop.
are what
It'd
most
be great if
inspires
he
us
was
the
more
most.
relatable like that. How about that Overwatch 2 on Steam?
Yeah,
guys?
that'd
Many
be
of you
funny.
have heard the recent news about Blizzard joining the Xbox gaming family.
Are we gonna bring out Phil?
I don't
Are we
know.
gonna get more Corpo speak? We're gonna
Might
bring
get some
out Phil?
corpo.
Both Blizzard and Xbox believe that gaming is a unifier, that we should all be able to play anywhere and any way we want to play. That when
Nude.
the creativity of some
Yeah.
of the best developers, artists, and storytellers in the world is fearlessly unleashed, everyone wins. With that in mind, someone is here backstage who'd like to say hello.
It is. It's totally him.
Bobby Kotick, everybody.
Over the years, he and I
That'd be great
played
if
a
you
bunch
bought
of
it.
games together.
It's Phil.
Please join
Or
me
Chris.
in welcoming my friend, our friend, the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, Phil Spencer.
Of course he's coming out. What T-shirt do we have on? It's black. No.
Where's your heroes? Where's your heroes T-shirt?
Yeah, where's
Phil?
your
The
heroes?
promise of our Blizzard future, Phil.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where's your Hexen
Wow.
shirt? We knew this was gonna
Thank you,
happen.
Mike. And hello, everybody, BlizzCon. This is my first BlizzCon ever.
What?
Well, then you're not trying
And
hard
it's
enough,
great
Phil.
to
They've
see
had a
the
lot of
energy
them.
in the room. You are the reason we make games.
Oh, here we go. More of this.
Your
Oh
love for
yeah, we've
these
heard this.
games
Oh my God,
truly
Phil!
is
Not
insane.
There's
your
never
Monday night
been a
special.
better time
Oh,
to be an Xbox
Recently,
Blizzard.
It's been so much
Never-
gives this every time. Every time.
my friends. Season 2 is awesome.
We've never been
I can tell
happier
you
to
that
be
I can't wait
Box
for you
X
to see
X
what
Blizzard.
the team has planned
vision.
for that game. It's going to be awesome. Blizzard occupies a special
Redfall
place in
awesome
the gaming
or
industry
Starfield
for me
awesome?
as well.
He
Throughout
tried to go to
Blizzard's
BlizzCon
history,
before,
they've
but Bobby
pioneered and
Kotick always
refined
chased him
so
away
much
with a bat.
across
Yeah.
the gaming industry.
This is now
and
his
many of
solution
you
was
here
to
today
finally
have
buy
been
the
a part of
company,
that
and now he
journey.
can go.
Yep.
Think of
What's Bobby
Diablo.
doing right now? Do you think Bobby's on a boat?
It propelled
Well,
the
those guys
action
are really
RPG
glad to be on
genre
camera.
forward.
Holy shit.
StarCraft.
Here is StarCraft Man.
Spawned
Congratulations,
the
you are
foundation
representing
of what
the
esports
StarCraft.
would eventually become. And with StarCraft 2, it was a major catalyst for the evolution of games as live entertainment.
We know, dude. We came to all the
World of
BlizzCons.
Warcraft.
Unlike you. Good.
I just realized that was playing in 480p that whole time.
Changed not only how
Apologies.
people developed and supported games,
We're now
It's
in
all right.
but
4K.
really it introduced a much wider audience to the
Now
concept
that it's
of
there, I
online
can see his
communities.
T-shirt for real, and
And
sure enough, there's
Overwatch.
nothing on.
Still black.
Yeah, no lint or food
Not
stains.
only
Good job, Phil.
reimagine gameplay,
It says
but
Hexen on the
also
back.
the representation
but it's hidden by his
possible
jacket.
in class-based shooters. Blizzard's influence is everywhere.
He said
And
the
because of
instant,
its
Scott.
enduring
I heard it.
legacy
The instance is
and
everywhere.
He gave a shout out to the
development,
instance right
with
there.
a care and a craft that is incredibly rare in this industry.
Yeah.
Our commitment at Xbox is to bring more great games to more players in more places.
And heroes to
And now that
Steam.
Blizzard is part of Xbox, we will nurture
Why would that be the
essence
Xbox
of
announcement?
what has made Blizzard unique.
I want them to do it. I want them to say
We're
it.
going to empower our new colleagues in a culture of trust, inclusion, and collaboration to continue what they do best, redefining existing genres, creating new, never-before-seen experiences, and uniting players globally in new ways, in Azeroth, in Sanctuary, in near-future Earth, and beyond. It has been a privilege to welcome
Ire.
the teams at Blizzard to Xbox.
I mentioned Ire. He's like, whatever's in StarCraft, I don't know.
At
Earth?
StarCraft Town, USA.
Having seen what's in store for players, I can say the future of Blizzard is brighter
Earth?
than ever.
He's like, I guess Earth
You all
is
have so
StarCraft.
I
much
think
to
near
look forward
future
to. Get it?
Earth was Overwatch. I think that's what Overwatch was.
And we're excited to bring Doom
Technically,
Guy.
Earth does exist in
You know what?
So
StarCraft.
I'll get out of here.
Butthole,
Let
he didn't
you
mention
see the
Nexus
show. Thanks
in the
everyone
Nexus.
for the warm reception, and have a great time at BlizzCon. Thank you.
Yeah, I wish you would
So,
say,
you can do your homework.
and I'm here to stop the Cosby room culture.
Yeah, I don't think he's
How
gonna
about
say that. I don't think anybody's gonna talk about
You
that.
know, part of what makes this such an exciting time for Blizzard is that we've never been more
Mikey Barra sounds
empowered,
like he needs to burp.
free, and dedicated to holding
You know what I'm
true to
saying?
makes
He's like,
Blizzard unique
Anyway.
than we are today. We are accountable.
It's
for
fine.
Maybe he
the
has.
next
Maybe he
chapter of
has
Blizzard.
GERD.
He
Scott.
might have GERD. I don't know. It just sounds like he needs to burp, and I'm happy to
We
let
take
him
this
do it. Burp.
responsibility very seriously as we learn, grow.
He's gonna be
and
so
get better
excited to
every
watch
day.
Core cover his
This
first
is the
debut,
start of a new era.
and that's what he.
So much
that's what
more is
he's gonna
possible,
hear.
And you'll see some of that over the next couple days. Coming up, you'll hear from some new friends and some old friends
Oh, that's Metzen
who are
talk.
returning to the BlizzCon stage to show more about the games and the worlds we all love.
All of
Before I go,
you. What?
I want to take a moment to thank
Did
our
you hear me?
Blizzard
I
team.
was the person in the audience.
He's gonna get emotional.
You
That's cool.
That is nice.
He's tried hard over there. It's been a mess.
What did he say?
He just hasn't said anything yet. He's just kind of choking up, so they're all clapping.
They're giving him the power to push through.
Tears.
You
We
are
love
some
your
of the
tears.
most talented individuals on the planet. And collectively, we are capable of building the most legendary
Why'd they
ever
laugh at
in
him?
gaming.
Because they're like, we play
Our
World of
future,
Warcraft. We're not.
our
If we were
creative
talented, we'd be other
Our
places.
path forward is
He
truly
means
our
the
own.
team. He's trying to still talk about
Now
the
we
team.
all stand together with a singular goal.
But I think the audience
to
thought it was
exceed
like what you
player
were saying.
expectations and foster and support each other. Thank you for everything you do.
Now turn your head and go.
BlizzCon
Let it out. Just let it
Many
out.
of the Blizzard team are here today in Anaheim.
My son-in-law's in that
working
audience somewhere.
hard to ensure you enjoy
nice.
your time
Yeah.
here. We all love talking to players, so
And my
please
nephew.
don't be shy. Come up
Tell
and
him
chat
to
with
yell,
us.
"Hi, Uncle Scott."
Finally, on behalf of everyone at Blizzard, we want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom
3
of my
times.
heart
Whoa.
to our players.
If you do it 5 times,
past,
bees come out of his mouth.
present,
You got to watch out.
and
Oh,
future.
no, not the bees.
Thank you for your
The
passion
bees.
and your honesty. And most importantly, thank you for being part of our communities. This is what BlizzCon is all about.
Triple welcome.
Everything we do is for all of you, and it's an honor to be a part of these worlds with you. Now, welcome to BlizzCon.
Okay.
12 VODs now.
Overwatch. You're right, VODs. We're getting VODs.
Maybe not. Maybe it's just a little intro until
No,
someone
I
comes
think
up.
it's gonna be like it was, but just on a smaller scale here.
Well, see for yourself.
Hey, it's McCrickety now, or whatever his name is.
Really?
I forgot his name.
I like McCrickety.
What's the new name?
Jesse?
Jesse McCree was the old one.
Jesse Pinkman?
It's Jesse Pinkman,
Jesse
everyone.
Pink.
Joining Overwatch.
I like Bob.
Bob's great.
I'll see you at the finish line. Did you really think this would be a fair fight?
If a hacker wanted to be the funniest hacker on the planet, he would have swapped this out for Overwatch porn. You know what I mean? Because there's tons of it.
I mean, it's a lot better than just getting up on stage and yelling a bunch of memes.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that would make a BlizzCon moment, that's for sure.
And you out there, the fans, it's been a joy to share this experience with all of you. Thank you so much.
Aren't they retiring Overwatch League?
It's time I showed you something.
Yeah, this is just like a hype package.
Okay, for Overwatch 3.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Little 2 changes.
Please welcome Overwatch Game
They're
Director,
opening with
Aaron
Overwatch?
Keller.
That's
Oh, I love Aaron. He's
interesting.
this guy here, nicest guy ever met at Blizzard. I'm not kidding. Nicest guy. And he's the new game. He hasn't really done stage stuff since Kaplan left, but he's awesome.
Yeah,
guy.
he unfortunately had to
Hello,
do the bad
BlizzCon.
news of PvE.
Yeah, he was the bad news man.
Yeah, he's a really good dude.
Ever since we first revealed Overwatch in 2014, you have grown this universe into something
lost weight, I
truly
think.
Yeah, he
unique
has, big
and
time.
beautiful. Every single day,
It's a stressful
you see
job.
millions of players jumping into matches,
Yeah, a little bit.
forging new friendships, and showing off their skills. We launched
Somebody
Overwatch
told
2
me,
last
hey, John, you
October,
have to be the
and
guy to
it
go tell
has
everyone we're
been
not doing
such an
Overwatch
incredible
PvE. I'd be
year.
like, well, I quit.
Since then,
Yeah, I'm out.
It was my last day, as
crushed
it
by
turns
Divas
out.
Match
Yeah.
over 26
Take my stuff to
million
my car.
times. Had more than
Yep, see ya.
79
That can be me.
million lives saved by Baptiste, and played 65 years worth of prop hunt. I love prop hunt. The development of Overwatch is first and foremost focused on you.
He's not going to bring
our
up Steam,
players.
is he?
We want our game to represent this global
We've
community.
successfully
From the
launched on
release of our
Steam.
Samoa map
Well,
to
if
our
you want Overwatch to
celebration of
represent
pride,
me,
to our first
I
tie-in
like
Peruvian
PvE
heroes,
content.
Lifeweaver
Hello.
and Alari. We also want Overwatch to recognize those focused on achievement and prowess, and released our new progression system.
Yeah, but what a-
and the first set of hero
Yeah,
mastery courses. this
don't do
year.
it, Scott. Don't do it.
And for those that just want something a little different, we've run April Fools and released a dating sim, an actual dating sim, Loverwatch. Listening to your
I mean, some
feedback
people would
is
argue that's
important
been the
to us,
game since
and
day
it's driven
one.
the team to look at changes
A
to
little
some of the
bit.
core systems
Back to that
of
whole
the game.
porn thing.
We've been hard at work
Lot of
on
loving
an
in there.
overhaul of our competitive system, and we'll get into that a bit today and a bunch more over the course of BlizzCon. And there is so much more to come. We'd like to give you all a
None of it
glimpse
co-op
at
PvE.
as much as we're able to show you.
As long as you
coming
don't want to
next
fight
year.
a computer.
And boy, do we have some fun things to talk about. So let's get into it.
How do you feel about only fighting other people?
To share our first big announcement,
What do you
I
like
am
about
honored
pushing
to introduce the art
payloads?
director of Overwatch, Dion Rogers.
Dion Rogers as Zenyatta.
Dion Rogers sounds like a baseball player or something, doesn't he? That name?
Could be.
I like this guy already.
Sorry, I'm a bit excited. The energy is awesome in here. You know, Aaron and I
So
have been
far,
working on
favorite
this universe
presenter
since
so far.
before
Yep, I love
Overwatch
this guy.
had a name.
Step aside, Phil.
Working
This
together
guy's just
with an
joyous.
incredible team back at Blizzard. Many are with us today at BlizzCon. Creating such an incredible game with so many amazing people and seeing what it means to you all, it's meant everything to us. And out of all the things we work on, one of our favorites is to create new heroes.
Oh, it got leaked earlier. Did you guys see it?
No, I didn't.
You know,
I haven't
Overwatch is
looked at
full
any
of
leaks. I
unique
wanted to
personalities, and it
surprise
takes
for
a special
real.
individual to really stand out.
I don't know his name, but I saw an
And
image.
the team has been working hard to make sure.
The
no
hamster?
one
If you had to
predicts
guess
who
the
this
name,
next
what would you
hero
guess?
is.
Yeah, what's your guess
We
name
haven't
based
leaked
on what
any
you saw?
articles.
Hawaiian Man.
We haven't.
That's what I call him.
Good thing you're not naming
And we've left
characters.
zero
God.
notes, especially
Hawaiian
now in our
Man.
recent Samoa map.
Oh, Samoa. He's Samoan.
Now, who's ready to meet the newest hero?
I didn't hear what he said at first, and I thought the character's name was
Samoa Man.
Man. And I was like, Jesus, Scott was almost right.
Yeah. Just the wrong island, dude. That's all.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah, look at him. It's like The Rock.
Yep, that's my name, all right. And this right here is Gunny. And she can light up the whole dance floor.
So this is a tank?
This one's Cha-Cha. He's a sensitive little fella, a real hothead. And when I fire them both, it's double trouble.
Makes me think of PlanetSide, though.
Does it? Is somebody chain gun, you mean?
Yeah, just having 2 miniguns on each arm.
Oh, it's a map.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you're right. It is very much a Terran Max vibe.
I just want to park at the respawn point and just set up shop and shoot everybody as they appear.
You have 2 engineers behind you keeping you stocked up.
Both hearts pumping.
I thought we had a dual shooting Gatling gun character already. Who am I thinking of? The robot lady with the 4 legs.
Here I come.
Or she just have one?
I never played it, sir. I don't know.
This game needs destructible environments.
We got him where we want him.
I would love that.
I can't believe it's taken so long that it's not just a staple in gaming shooters.
Unbelievable.
I mean, it has.
So this guy had a charge ability, right? So the heavy in the finals, you charge, but when you charge, you break through walls and topple buildings. It's awesome.
Yeah. I want more of that too. I think it has gameplay ramifications, so they have to have that in mind. But I think that's.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever. Like it's the Hearthstone philosophy. It's just RNG. It's chaos. People like chaos.
He was first introduced, you guys know, 4 years ago in a short story, and he's been the subject of a lot of fun theories. Ever since that first introduction, fans have been asking when he may become a playable hero. We're excited. We finally have our first Samoan hero.
Time is now. I like that he's basically a cyberpunk character and that he's a tank because you just shoot him and nothing actually.
Well, he's got subdermal armor. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, look at his implants.
However, this is just a facade.
Like Jackie. Jackie can take like 56 bullets before needing a break, like a 5-minute sit down. It's like, whew, it's a lot of bullets I just took. I need a fiver.
He does look a
We're
bit
always
like
striving for greater authenticity
Maui.
and representation with each hero.
Oh.
And with Malga, we got a lot of help, actually. Even his tattoo was created by an amazing Samoan tattoo artist named C.E. Lufau. Malga's super fun.
Maug?
Malga.
Malga.
It was awesome. Malga's super fun to play. He's easy to learn, hard to master, with what I like to call a brutal but cunning playstyle. We hope you love him.
I want to
as much
hang
as
out
we
with
do.
this dude.
Okay. Thank you.
He's stoked.
Okay. Join us later today for a Malga Deep Dive panel taking place here at the Blizzcon Arena and online for people at home. We'll talk with the team that helped create Malga and also how to best utilize his amazing abilities when he joins Overwatch in Season 8. Finally, we know
Season 8.
Malga's going to be pretty awesome when he joins competitive play. But before then, some of the best players in the world are competing in this weekend's Overwatch World Cup. Let's check it out.
Legacy. A legacy is forever. All year long, teams around the world have battled, chasing glory, hoping to etch their homeland in the history books.
That is insane!
He's still fragging like a madman!
Hit it to 5-man rampage!
Oh, what?
They've
Fragging
tasted
like a
victory.
madman.
They've overcome
Fragging
defeat,
like a madman.
and
Yeah.
all along, the hopes of their fans have lifted them up.
Absolutely beautiful.
And now, at long last, the Overwatch World Cup finals are here.
Guys, remember when esports?
And for the first
Yeah, remember
time in
esports?
4 years, we're all together once more, back to where it all began. Each team can see their name on the championship trophy. The community has rallied behind them, and the wait is finally over.
I don't have
The
anything
Overwatch
fun
World
to
Cup
say about
finals
Overwatch
start
esports.
now.
I still blame it for the death of Heroes of the Storm. Like,
Yeah, you'll forever hold that grudge, I think.
yeah.
And I don't blame
It's
you.
not easy
Please
for me to
welcome
let that go.
Overwatch
I don't blame
esports
you.
host.
It's my
Zoe
old
Schmidt.
pain.
How do you say that name? Zoe Squind? Squind? That's
Wow.
a cool name.
Fantastic to see all those memories.
Oh, that's what's her name.
And we're here to
Yeah.
make some more.
Yeah.
What's up, BlizzCon?
She's German, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
It's so great to be back here after 4 years with the Overwatch World Cup. This event has always been such a special event because it truly serves as a worldwide tribute
Oh, it's Swiss
to the
is
beautiful
what
and
chat is.
diverse
Swiss,
Overwatch
okay. Well, they speak
community.
it. They speak.
This
They
German.
also
weekend, we
say
get
her
to
her name is
celebrate
pronounced
teams and players
Tracer,
from
which,
around
you
the
know,
world.
that's also kind of true.
With their unique takes on the playstyles, their different personalities. We're going to see different metas emerge even.
That's a great.
It's just
It's the way
very
Americans say her
exciting
name
to
is
see
Tracer. I
familiar
get it.
faces, big household names in the competitive Overwatch scene take the stage, form those star-studded lineups, Fearless, Super, Gushue, and the likes. But each year,
Gushue?
we also get to witness new
Is that a player?
players emerging onto the scene,
I would
taking
guess so.
the spotlight. It
You'll
truly
have
is a
it
special
Gushue.
event for a special community, and I'm very honored and truly happy to be part of it all.
way.
Now I know that all of you here in Anaheim and everyone watching at home is joining us from all over the world.
Yeah, she is very nice,
As you
chat.
can see, so are our players. Among them,
I saw her at the
a
Hilton
former
once, and I looked like,
three-time World
Lurch
Cup
next to her.
champions, Team South Korea,
She's very
and the
short
only
compared to me.
team that managed thus far to stop their reign, and that is the United
To be
States
fair,
of
that's
America.
how you look standing next to me, too.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think of it that way when I'm with you, though. It's weird.
That's right. I tell you, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be
All
easy.
my
If
friends
you
are
watch
way
the
too
group
tall.
stages
That's
and
what
if you
I've
watch the
learned.
first
Yeah.
game today,
BlizzCon has taught
tough
me. All my
competition
friends are too
ahead
tall.
for Team USA. And if you want to find out if one of our former
You put you
champions
between me
will
and Kyle, and you look
remain
like you have the
victorious, or
tallest
one of
bodyguards
the
in the
other 6
building.
teams will seize their inaugural
does, it
season
really
title.
does.
Make sure to join us. Not only will you be treated to fantastic gameplay, of course, no, you will also earn special drops all weekend long on the Play Overwatch Twitch channel. Now, we have a lot of amazing Overwatch 2 action on the horizon and so much to play for our teams. We got over $500,000 on the line and counting, raised directly by all of you, our passionate and amazing fans.
Really? Is that how they're doing it now? They do it like
Yeah,
the.
give it up for yourself.
I don't know what the monetization is. Is it from
Now, of course,
purchases
the
in
winning team
game
will
or?
walk away
I don't
with
know.
It's a
feedback,
war chest, I
but
guess.
Yeah, like
this
war chest
year,
style.
Each and every single player out of the 43 teams participating will be earning a share. And this is unprecedented in Overwatch esports history.
Okay.
And it would not
I was
be
like,
possible
I think
without
Valve's
all
been
of
doing
you.
this for a
So
long
once
time.
again,
Okay.
thank you so much.
It's like a little Apple move. We invented it.
So, tomorrow night, we will be crowning the 2023 Overwatch World Cup champions. And you can catch all the matches and all the action live in Hall B, as well as, of course, on stream. I'm going to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing some of you as well. And now, please welcome back Aaron with a few more things to share on the game side.
Oh, we're not finished with Overwatch?
We're not done with Overwatch, man. Hey, Beau, have you had enough Overwatch? No? Well, good, because...
No, I mean, just you know...
And the World Cup matches all weekend.
More like not Overwatch.
But Overwatch has another thing happening here at BlizzCon.
Oh.
Earlier this week, we launched a new limited-time game.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, the surfing. Oh, Tom.
Listen for Tom. Listen for Tom.
Of an exciting
I love that!
One of the biggest K-pop groups in the world. Everyone can jump in game right now to take part, as well as check out their brand new
That first
music
scream
video
was Tom.
for
Yeah, that was
sound
him.
like him, but it
and
was
in
him.
honor of this
That was him right
collaboration,
there.
He hasn't even left
Seraphim will
LA
take
yet,
the
and you can still hear
stage
him.
And perform in the arena tomorrow after the community night ends around 6 p.m. Pacific.
He has an X on his shirt. What is
Wow, that's just
Working
stitching.
on partnerships like this, or what we did with One
Yeah, it's
Punch
not
Man
like a-
earlier this year,
Just
are
some stitching.
I want to have
incredibly fun.
conspiracy
Yes.
theory about it.
They provide us, both the dev team and you, the players, a chance
that his
to
weak point?
experience
They have to aim?
some of our favorite universes and artists
Yeah.
through the
And
unique
his boss fight
style
coming
of
up.
Overwatch. And next year we have even more.
Oh,
of
that
these
X is
for you
cable
all to
for
check
his
out.
It's
mic.
stitching. It's stitching.
Sadly,
I think it's
we
for his
can't
mic
reveal
underneath.
what those
That's a
are
good
all
point.
just
I had
yet.
one of those on.
But maybe
They
there are some other
put
things
an X
coming
on
in
you when you have a
2024
mic?
It's tape.
that we could give you a hint.
It's like a
But
tape.
he's got a headset in his ear. Look at.
The Overwatch
Yeah, but this stuff
team
wraps around and
has
goes in your
never
pocket. They had
had
this stuff all
such
around me when
clarity
I
of vision
went up
when
there. It
comes
was
to the
weird.
future.
Well, they
From
didn't do a
direct
good job
feedback,
concealing
we
it, I
hear
guess.
what you love
No, he's got a
and
thin
want
shirt.
us to focus on.
He just said the
So,
Overwatch team has never
who
had
wants to
such
see a few of the
clarity
things
of
we're
vision
working
for
on
the
for next
future. That's because they don't have to work on PvE anymore.
We are
Boy,
creating
guys,
a
not
brand
having to
new
work on
4
something we
PvP
said
game
we were
mode,
going to has
Clash.
really made it easy
In
to
this
focus
new
on
Oh,
competitive
other
mode,
things.
it's
there are 5
clarity.
points
They
positioned in
get
a
to
row.
take credit for
The
it,
center
right? Like
point
it's,
starts
you
as
know,
the
we'll
first
do a
objective,
map and a hero.
and the teams
We're
battle
clear.
back and
Yeah,
forth over the map,
that is clarity.
pushing into
Absolutely.
enemy territory or defending their own.
So this is Clash
Once
mode.
a
There's a
team
new mode.
captures all 5 points or reaches the
Survival
maximum
game. Where's
score,
the survival
they
game?
win.
Ain't
Our
gonna
initial
happen.
Clash map
I'm getting bored.
is a tribute
Nope.
to a location
Nope.
we showed at Overwatch's first BlizzCon. And it's one of my personal favorites. They say cherry blossoms are a sign of rebirth and rejuvenation. And in 2024,
that?
a rebirth of one of the original
They.
Overwatch maps is in order.
They made a movie about them called They Live. Have you seen that one?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
they're gonna
Within
do
the
a
Clash
map
mode,
based
we are
on the
returning
worst
to
heroes
home
of the
Shimada
Storm map.
clan with the new Hanamura map, Hanaoka.
Hanamura was originally a
Additionally,
Overwatch map.
we are working on
think.
overhauls to some of
No,
our
they
most
reworked it,
important
right?
in-game systems.
I think it was.
I'm pretty
sure
Hanamura.
that was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Heroes
it
of the
was.
Storm map.
Yeah, I'm pretty
And in
sure.
early 2024,
I'm pretty sure it was
Hanamura
Overwatch
was
one.
yeah, that was
reworked
Overwatch
version of
first,
our
and then
competitive
became
system
Yeah.
with all new competitive
Overwatch or
rewards.
Heroes. I think.
But it's out of rotation. It's been gone for a while. I
And
think.
with seasons, one of the team's goals has been to create themes that speak to so many of the cool and awesome things that we all love. Next year, you'll experience Eldritch Horror, Egyptian mythology.
Yeah, May 2016 for that map,
witches,
and Heroes got it later.
And even a mirror universe where heroes become villains and villains become heroes.
But what other K-pop groups are coming?
And of course, Overwatch
us about
is
the
nothing
K-pop.
without its
More
heroes.
K-pop.
Mauga is the 39th hero in Overwatch, and in 2024, we'll be releasing 3 more, and we want to give you a glimpse of 2 of them. A new damage hero Venture
That's
is coming in
2/3 of
season
what you
10,
said.
And a support
We're already,
currently codenamed
man, they've already
Space
blown 30
Ranger
minutes on
in
Overwatch.
season 12. And this
Well, yeah, you're
is
still assuming
just
it's only going an hour,
scratching
though.
the surface of everything we
Oh,
have
that's
in the
true.
works.
Yeah.
Join us tomorrow here and online, where we go in depth on all of
Hey,
this in our What's
this
Next
is almost
panel.
a deep dive
It
at
will
this
have more
point.
information on Clash, the reworked competitive system, a closer look at Space Ranger, even early gameplay footage of Venture, and so much.
Space Ranger?
I think this is going to be light.
And lastly, for the first time ever during
One
the
more
BlizzCon,
thing.
not
Here's the
only
one more
is our
thing.
next hero playable in the Overwatch Hall here in Anaheim, But all of you at home can play Malga all weekend in-game, including Quick Play, going live right after the BlizzCon opening ceremony.
That is a cool thing. I will say this. I love when shows give people at home a chance to try out the things. I think that stuff is very, very cool.
Yeah, I like that too.
We'll see you in-game.
Not that I'm going to play them, but I think for Overwatch people, that's a really cool thing to do.
Of the willing.
Here's Diablo, Beau. You can wake up.
Yep. Diablo time.
Oh, we took down a 100. Let's go.
Maybe Beau will be in this video.
High breeze, steal the high breeze. Yes, yes.
Dude, I am shaking so hard.
No, Beau doesn't react big enough for it. You're not gonna be in it.
Maybe they'll show the statue and we'll see all the G's go by.
What if you guys play it right now?
Hell yeah, really?
Yeah. I will cry. That would be amazing.
This is awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Go!
Run!
Still the best cinematic they ever
really
made.
are doubling down on this idea that you can look the way
it.
you want, you can play the way you want, you can really make your own fantasy in this game.
She looks like me.
The way he comes in is crazy. Oh my god, the butcher.
BTS React video.
K-pop reacts.
Yeah. People love that.
Good old K-pop react content.
Instantly died.
They revived me.
That's pretty good. That's a good death.
I'm gonna find some demons and I'm gonna shove my green foot right up there. Yeah, let's go. Level 100.
There are literally like goosebumps.
Go down a bit more, go down a bit more, go down a bit more. You got her! Yes! Let's go!
Hey, there's that video you like, John.
Fight the darkness.
Break the chain.
Oh, that's it. That's the one. That is the video I like. That's my favorite cutscene right there.
Blessed Mother.
Ah, Ferguson. That's funny.
You can pet the dogs, by the way.
Okay, well, here's where we find out.
Please welcome the General Manager of Diablo, Rod Ferguson.
No cookies.
I wanted to have a Gears of War shirt on. So that's where he came from.
How's everybody doing? Because he worked on it before.
Yeah, he was head of that for the longest time.
Well, I know, but why would he do it?
Feels amazing. So glad you're here.
Because he's part of the Xbox family again.
You know, watching that was such a great reminder of what a fantastic community we have and what an exciting year it's been. Now, you might have missed it, but in there was a clip of a blind gamer, Tylenif, defeating our hardest boss, Uber Lilith. Now, we strive to make Diablo as approachable and as accessible as possible.
Call it Uber
Watching
Lilith.
clips like that make me and the team extremely proud. And of course, I love the tattoos. You know, I still can't believe over 1,000 people got permanent Diablo
glass
tattoos
shirt under
at
his
our
shirt?
Hellsing events.
That looks like a
including me.
Crusader.
And so, you
thing.
know, Necromain for life.
Paladin. The speculation is Paladin's.
Am I seeing what I want to see?
Whatever the class is that comes next, whether it's expansion or
years ago, and back then, you know, the
yeah,
Diablo
something about that shirt.
Hungry
Doesn't
for
that
even
scream
more experiences in that
Crusader,
dark,
Paladin,
place,
something like that?
Yeah,
should
that's
flash
like
us.
armor bro.
A little place we call Sanctuary. And in that time, I've been very fortunate to work with some of the best developers in the industry. People
Somebody
who
yell
love
at him about a
Diablo
shirt.
as much as the
What
rest of us.
shirt are you wearing?
Show us your shirt.
Released a great new Diablo game every year for the last 3 years. Diablo II Resurrected brought the return of the classic that helped define the genre. Remastered. I love Diablo 2. Woot woot. So it was remastered for a new generation now for PC and console. And Diablo Immortal brought Sanctuary to mobile for the first time, bringing millions of new players into our universe.
I didn't wait for pause on that one. Weird. Oh no, he did. And
in fact, you might not
mixed
know this,
at best.
60% of Diablo Immortal players have never played a Diablo game before. So we really welcome them to our universe.
Yeah, shocker. They're
And of
all
course,
overseas.
There's Diablo
somewhere.
4. Now, it was that kind of excitement that made it the biggest launch in Blizzard's history. And it means so much to the team to see how you've embraced it. You know, we've played over 1.5 billion hours together so far, and it's your love for the game that drives us.
I wish I had $1 an hour for all those
We've
hours.
had a lot of changes over the last 5 months. In fact, our
that'd be
patch
great.
notes for Season of
That's
Blood
cheap.
are
$1 an hour? It's nothing.
We're over 14,000
I wish I had
words
$1.
long, because that is how much our community has influenced and will
Do
continue.
you need a dollar? I can get you one.
I can get you a dollar. You want a dollar?
And if you haven't yet
I can make it happen right now.
made that leap into
I
the
can find
darkest
a dollar
Diablo
if you need
story
a
ever
dollar.
told, now is the perfect time to pick your class, build your character, join Phil Spencer, and see what the hell it's all about. And with that, I'd like to introduce Diablo 4's 2 production directors. They help lead the team.
I think
who are
they're
building
saving
everything
WoW
we do
stuff for the
today
big finish.
and everything moving forward.
Yeah, go out
Please
on
welcome
a big,
Tiffany
big,
Watt
big
and
note.
Chris
Kind
Wilson.
of makes sense.
No survival
transition
game
right
then.
into that.
Survival game's dead.
Yeah, no survival game.
I
Well,
like that Beau has really laid his claim. It was this year or never.
I mean, this is pretty for BlizzCon opens. It's pretty
BlizzCon.
how many people are we going to talk to? You know? I don't know.
Last time I was on stage, I was helping to announce Diablo 4. To be here today with all of you is so awesome.
The launch was incredible. We're really excited to be here today to share what's coming next. But first, let's highlight some of the player feedback that's in Season of Blood today. So many of you have told us that you wanted more in-game activities. So we've given you a couple this season, one now and another coming early next month. So live now is our new boss ladder. This is a series of additional boss fights from level 55 to 100 that will also see the return of our kind of gross but farmable and rewarding friend Duriel, who you can go after for Uber Uniques that everybody's been
Why is he gross?
teaching for.
I forget.
And with those
He's
new
a
bosses
nasty,
dropping both
nasty,
uniques
nasty
and Uber
demon.
Uniques at a much higher rate, and even dropping some special cosmetics, you're going to want to make your way to level 100 so you can fight
Who
them
was
all.
the one in the first
So in
or
the
in
Season of
3
Blood,
that was
we've rebalanced the in-game,
barfed all over
letting
the
you
place
get to
when you
level
kill him?
100 about 40% faster than in Season 1.
Who was that guy? The dude in the larder.
Yeah.
The larder demon.
That was that was pretty gross.
Right?
He did have a name, but I don't
and
remember
I
it.
have 2 characters in Season 2 already. Of course, all that leveling is about getting that amazing loot. So we've also changed how item power works. We've raised the power cap, and it's now more closely tied to the level of monster you defeat to get it. The more challenging the fight, the better the loot. There's still lots of work to be done with reworking itemization.
Gom,
In
that's
fact,
it.
It's one of our highest priorities.
Some people had thrown out a couple names.
along
I
with
knew I
upgrades
would
to
know
some of our
it when I
unique
saw it.
items,
It's
is a
Gom.
He's the
great
one
first
you'd
step.
farm a lot for
Please
keys.
keep that feedback coming.
What were those keys called?
Now let's talk about quality of life.
Whatever those were.
Here's a few
Nightmare keys.
improvements that
Nightmare
came
keys, yeah.
directly from you.
No,
All
Gone
of
was
your renown
mini
rewards now
boss
carry
for
over
adventure
season to
mode
season
bounties.
and from the Eternal
Yeah,
Realm.
bounties. And there was also a nightmare version of him. He
Additional
was one of the
character
ones.
slots.
Yeah,
We added
yeah.
2 this
Yeah,
season.
there's
You can
Uber
create
versions
even
of all
more
the
characters
bosses,
and
yeah.
try different builds. A targeting dummy has been added to Kyovashad as you can test, so you can
Sweet.
test those builds before you
So
run
extra
into
character
Butcher.
slots. That's cool.
Searching and
character
filtering
slots,
your stash
targeting
is now
dummy we
possible,
wanted.
and your stash is now available in every
Actually,
town
they've
and
improved the
sanctuary.
filter quite a bit. Good.
Oh, the stash is everywhere. That's cool.
World bosses appear
Yeah, it's
almost
already in the
twice
game.
as often. So
The
you can
filter
die
is better.
almost
It
twice
won't
as
let me
often.
say
And we've also freed up some inventory space
I
by
don't know
making
what John's
gems
saying.
a
Anymore.
crafting material.
What did you
to
mouth?
make
I couldn't.
even
I'm
more
not good at
room
mouth
for
lip
the
reading.
super uniques.
I don't get it. This is old news.
Those are just
Yeah, they're
some
telling you
new
what's in the game
additions
now.
Already in the game, but we're not done with season.
They're
of
not
Blood
done yet, Bo.
In fact,
they're not
starting
done.
next
There's
week,
more
Yeah,
coming.
I know. I'm a podcaster. I know
class-specific
filler when
rings
I see it.
that will
Yeah,
let you
dude.
relive some of the fun.
You can
from
smell
Season of
filler
the
a mile
Blood.
away when you do work like that.
That's
Nothing
right,
but filler
Necromancers.
right now.
Once again, corpses will automatically do your bidding just by being in your presence. Then on December 5th, we'll also be adding an enchanting preview to the Occultist. So this will allow you to see which affixes are possible before you spend your hard-earned gold.
Oh, that's good.
Great. Awesome
It's
main
just
stage
another way to
content.
give you even more control over making just the right build for the challenge at hand. Also on December 5th, as
Spared no
promised,
expense
we'll have
on letting
another
us know.
exciting new
We have the whole
in-game
world
activity.
watching. We're gonna let you know when you
6-week
roll
event
this item.
called
You get to
Abattoir
see
of
what's
Seer.
available.
It's a highly replayable pinnacle experience designed for players who have reached level 100, slain Uber Duriel, and mastered all of the other challenges that Season of Blood has.
Slain Uber Duriel is a fun
Those
thing
who
to say.
survive will attain a
Uber
paragon glyph
Duriel.
constructed of the
Uber
vampire lord's
Duriel.
very own blood. But beware,
still not in
Abattoir
this.
of Zir
Oh.
starts difficult and
I don't know,
only
John. I
gets
still have a
harder.
feeling.
And
Yeah.
of course, as
Gonna
we near the
happen?
end of Season of Blood,
They're going to
it'll
do a
be holiday
sneak
time,
peeky thing.
not only here,
And you're
but
going
in
to hear
Sanctuary as
Deckard
well.
Cain say something.
Our first ever
Season
holiday
3
event,
is the
Midwinter
season of
Blight,
Cain.
starts on December 12th.
Bow down, bitches.
For 3 weeks, we're going to transform the Fractured Peaks into a winter terror land.
Midwinter
and it'll
Blight
bring a whole
sounds
new
like
meaning to the
Neverwinter
word
Night to me. a
Sleigh
little bit.
ride.
I mean, that stuff's fun.
And
That's
be sure
fine.
to keep your eyes peeled
Yeah,
for
you
a
like this kind of
mysterious
stuff.
red-cloaked terror.
Nothing is as terrifying
Yeah,
as Chris's
I
puns,
think
but
if
I
you're
will
going to
be
do an
sure to check
open
out
world
Midwinter
game
Blight.
of any sort, having
From there,
seasonal
we are on
events
to season
is
3.
good.
We can't go into too much detail now.
have
with
fun
the endgame
with it.
being so important, let's talk
Great.
about
Well, I'm glad you
leaderboards.
came out then, guys.
We're creating
Yeah.
a whole new type of weekly challenge dungeon called the Gauntlet, where the heroes of Sanctuary can compete for their class ranking against their friends, their clan, or anyone in the world.
We've invented
Watch out, Mikey Barra.
leaderboards.
I am coming for you.
Chat said it.
At the end of each
Season
week,
3,
the heroes
Raising
with the
Cain.
highest
Oh,
ranking
Gonna
of
bring
seasonal
chicken
holiday
wings
where
down
their
the
name
pipe.
and build will live on. So,
It's the
that's a
sauce
quick look
that
at
does
where
it.
We are today. And while the live game is our number
quite a
one
treasure,
priority
you
right now, we have a separate
The chicken's
Diablo 4
fine,
team
but the
that's working
sauce.
hard on our next chapter. So how about a little teaser?
Bail.
Wait, so are they going to tease the expansion, but
It's
they're not going to
super
tease
early,
season
But as we
3?
look to expand on the story we
I
started
think
in
so.
Diablo 4, we're going to
That's
take you
fun.
somewhere even darker,
Ooh.
where hatred's influence continues to consume Sanctuary.
Yeah, we know the hatred dude's in charge of this.
See
next
about
one.
Mephisto, Diablo,
trailer?
still not in Diablo.
We have each played a part in what has happened here. You abdicated your choice to this child. And with every step she takes, I grow stronger. There will be no salvation in the light.
Vessel of hatred. It's green.
About that girl.
And then at the end, I'm coming.
I'm gonna be in it.
They're going to try and hit
Vessel of
a
Hatred
year from
is Diablo
date.
4's first expansion.
When? A year,
Next
you
Christmas.
said? Next
A year
Christmas.
from now.
Its campaign
Yeah.
will continue the dark tale that began in Diablo 4 as we
That's
learn the
actually pretty
fate
tight.
of the prime evil Mephisto and his demonic plans for Sanctuary. To do that, we'll be visiting a region new to Diablo 4 and a fan favorite from Diablo 2.
Oh!
The lush
Yeah,
jungles
it's going to be
known
the
to
jungle.
outsiders as
You're going to have the
Torridor,
little pygmy
been known
guys
by
in
the
it
locals
running
as the
around,
Hunt.
Great.
shooting you with darts and
With
stuff.
this new
Great, they're my
story
favorite.
set in a mysterious new region comes new ways to play, new evils to vanquish, and, of course, a completely new class never seen before in the Diablo universe.
Oh, you're not getting your Crusader then. I bet it's
Oh, that's
Crusader
fun.
adjacent. I bet it's adjacent to a
Vessel of
Crusader.
Hatred releases late next year, and we cannot wait to share more
Are
about
they not
it
going to
this
say
summer.
what it is?
Boo.
Because
Now,
it leaked.
before we
It
leave,
leaked
we
that
want
it was
you to
going to be a
know
nature
that it's your
warrior
passion
type
that drives
Oh, it
us.
did.
Your feedback will continue to help us evolve.
That's
and
kinda what
improve the
Ferguson
Diablo
had on
4
his chest.
experience for years to come. We couldn't be more excited about our future, and we hope that you are too.
Gonna
Our
be
team
Phil
has put in
Spencer
a
in
lot
the
of hard
class.
work, and we love seeing your love for this game.
Welcome
please
to
join us
the
tomorrow.
Xbox
We have a
family.
special Diablo 4 campfire panel where we'll be sharing more details about the expansion, deeper dive on some of the upcoming game changes, and we'll also have a special Q&A session to close it out.
And we will not say
So
anything
enjoy the
about
rest
this
of the
class
show.
until
Thank
next
you,
year.
and we'll see you in Sanctuary.
Oh, it's a good release, and the game is like moving in the right direction. So it's good stuff. Just not main stage content. It's
Yeah.
pretty oof, but like it's all good stuff. Like, I'm
All right.
happy about all of it.
Now we get
So we're going into
Warcrafty.
the Warcraft section,
Yep.
which it seems like it's going to include Hearthstone.
Yeah. All things Warcraft brand is what's coming up, I'll bet you. Oh, JPEGs.
Oh, he climbed out. He moved. That's not
Whoa,
a JPEG.
that's a 3D JPEG.
Butters, go buy World of Warcraft, install it on your computer, and join the online sensation before we all murder you.
All right then.
Wow, that's digging back.
Welcome to the world of Warcraft.
I'm William Shatner, and I'm a shaman.
I'm Mr.
18 years. And I'm 18 years younger. Here, this old commercial.
This role-playing game where heroes like Leroy Jenkins do battle. That would be the world of Warcraft.
I hated that.
You're a player in the NFL, but what you're most proud of is that you've rated 3rd nationally in dungeon progression.
There's your...
Timing was perfect. That was fire.
For the Alliance!
Everyone's favorite villain right now.
What, the expansion battle for Azeroth?
That's what I mean. They just keep showing stuff that's like a little sour for some players.
Please welcome the General Manager of Warcraft.
Oh,
Jon
bringing
Haidt.
out Jon Haidt. Wow. So he'll probably introduce Chris. That's he's the one that talked him into coming back. Am I supposed to say that? I don't think I'm supposed to say it.
Well, you know. Yeah, I think you're all right.
And thank you.
He's
and
nice.
we are ready to work. Anybody here?
I like him. He's another
today?
one that has really good stage presence.
Yeah. Big shout out to the Warcraft teams. They are so happy to be here today. We have so much cool stuff to show you. So give it up for my Warcraft teams.
And you protected me.
Can you believe that almost 30 years ago, a dispute between orcs and humans led to one of the longest running fantasy adventures in video game history? Right?
Warcraft 1 and 2 re-release.
Generations
Oh,
of
shit.
players
You
have
think?
called Azeroth home.
I mean, that
Yeah.
would be
Teenagers
cool.
that first played Warcraft when it was released. I know you're
Just
out there.
fix
I've
3.
I've never played Warcraft 1 or 2.
Oh,
I
I
think
played.
that's
I
true for a
actually-
lot of people.
Yeah,
I actually have played both
Right?
like in their heyday, which is kind of funny.
I did
Raising
too.
new
Loved
heroes
it.
to take on the raids and
I didn't get in
battlegrounds
until
of
Warcraft
this
3.
timeless adventure.
And that's the one I didn't play.
Well, there you go. We
It's
have
those
complete
shared
knowledge
stories of
between
Azeroth,
us.
both in-game and out, that make up this universe. Today is a great day for Warcraft.
Clap again because he got loud.
This is the beginning of a bold new chapter that will take us through the next 3 decades and beyond.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to show a lot of stuff.
With a variety of games to entertain you, we welcome everyone to find your community.
Okay.
Okay, Alliance.
I feel like the first person
just
who
practice.
yelled
We're going to give you a chance
had an
to do a
accent.
little louder later.
I'm curious if they did it or had it.
Throughout,
We're never gonna know. We're never gonna hear.
throughout the
Lord
taverns
the
of
Horde.
Azeroth, tall tales of adventure are retold through the whimsical and clever card play of Hearthstone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
play
like to
Hearthstone
imagine
all the
humans and orcs
time.
Yeah, your
getting
favorite
I'm over
JPEG
Hearthstone.
showing
battler.
off their collections.
You're done.
You
You're
play
over it?
more Hearthstone than all of us.
Yeah, but it's like
Basements
it's not
of those
exciting, you
same
know.
taverns,
It's just Hearthstone.
They're playing a new game, Warcraft Rumble. Yeah.
Hey, John, listen very carefully to this next bit because you're the target.
Me too.
No, thank you.
Which
You're the
puts
guy they're
battlefields
talking
and
to.
Dungeons of Azeroth.
They're
in the
talking to
palm
you
of
guys.
your
You
hand.
guys are going to try it, right?
I am gonna try it.
And
Yeah.
finally,
Bo's already playing it because
World of
he's
Warcraft.
in Canada.
Canada. Yeah, I've been playing Rumble. It's all right.
WoW
like it. It's a
immerses
good phone
us
game.
into Azeroth, where we are the champions, fighting alongside each other in shared adventure. Almost 20 years ago, WoW revolutionized online communities and reimagined the enduring entertainment of massively multiplayer gaming. The very first BlizzCon
was introduce our first expansion. So it's only fitting that we're here today to lay the foundation for WoW's future. Yeah.
All right, man. This is a big tease.
Yeah.
Something big's going down.
Azeroth is a home we can always
And now
escape
Arc
to.
like Rumble.
A home that is always waiting for us.
Oh, they already talked about it.
Together,
Rumble.
we build this universe. Our teams craft the worlds and the adventures, but it is all of you who bring it to life.
She looked like a.
You
She was
are the
gonna
heartbeat
backstab
of the
somebody.
adventures
She's
that are
gonna
about
rob
to
your train.
unfold.
Yeah, there's some rogue business in the audience.
From all of us on the Warcraft teams here at Blizzard Entertainment, thank you.
Okay, so now we get video. Then you get Metsu.
Please welcome from Hearthstone, lead
Oh.
designer Cora Georgiou.
Nope, you're getting too excited. You gotta let it. Look, they're gonna end big. You
No,
can't keep thinking it's about
But
to happen.
isn't
It's
it over?
coming.
Like we're at hour 30, I think now, right?
No, we're at.
Yep, but they're gonna say, guys, we were gonna show you the new WoW expansion.
Oh,
but
we're at 2
unfortunately,
hours.
we gotta go eat lunch.
No, we're only
No, we're
at
at
an hour.
1 hour.
Yeah, we're at 1 hour.
It's really nice to see you all. We are thrilled to soon be celebrating Hearthstone's 10th anniversary.
I sent Chris a text this morning. I said Godspeed today, and
I
he
know.
said, "Thanks, brother.
I'm getting
Should be
old.
fun."
It's a decade of telling
So we
tales
cannot glean
around
anything from
Azeroth.
that. There's no leaks in that text.
No, we can glean that it
Whether
should be
you
fun.
aspire to
I
climb
believe
the
him.
ladder
I
to
believe it's
legend.
gonna be
being
fun.
there
I
is
can't wait
different.
to see Chris.
In the
I'm same. It's like the big.
Like
Or
honestly,
maybe
I'm more
you just
excited to see
listened
Chris
to
come
the
out and
10-hour
talk about
version of the
Warcraft
Saviors
than
of
I am
Olden
anything they're gonna show. So
Thank you all.
I'm willing to
for being
wait
part
for it.
of
It's
our
fine.
Bustling
I'm gonna
tavern.
make a bet here
We
that
invite
John,
players
whatever they
both
do, John will
old
play
and
again.
new to join us.
That's my bet.
I don't
for our
know
10th
about that.
anniversary.
I think it'll be
That's-
exciting and interesting, and you're gonna want to play it.
But
Okay, maybe.
we have
I mean,
so much
technically,
to
I did
enjoy
play
before
Dragonflight.
then.
Not a lot,
So
but I
let's
did
talk
play
about
it.
what's
I
happening
can't
right
say I
now
didn't.
in Hearthstone and in Battlegrounds. We're setting the stage for a standoff in Hearthstone's upcoming expansion, Showdown in the Badlands, which takes place
Oh,
in
John,
Azeroth's
desert? Come on.
Look, it's Western themed, Scott. You gotta play it.
I-
I like that we both immediately thought like it's for the other person.
For the other guy.
You ironically and me genuinely.
Yeah, I like this setting,
and a Lone Ranger.
but
I
Though
like
they may not know it
I
now,
like Westerny
together,
themes. Like, well, here's the
they are
cool thing:
destined
being
for
a
grand
card game,
adventure.
I don't have to wander through a desert. I just get to look at cool desert artwork, which I like.
that's a good
So
point.
That's
Yeah,
I'm
fair
fine
point.
with that.
In the beginning, I was all alone.
I think
Like
that's-
this stuff, I
best
do
to
like,
do
and if
some
you want to
good out
combine
there.
fantasy and western, I'm
But it didn't take
100%
long to
for it.
realize
Yeah.
that with the right
Reno
friends,
Jackson's pretty cool.
everything would change.
Pretty sure this is Matt
Step
Mercer
aside.
talking there.
Ha! You don't know
Okay,
who
got
you're
a frog.
messing with.
I got a frog. Oh, the
They knew the
what are they called?
townsfolk were up to something
Sheriff?
Gnomes.
sinister,
Sheriff gnome. Yeah.
Let's move.
Gnome Sheriff.
right behind you.
Gnome Sheriff.
And it was like a powder keg waiting to explode.
That might actually be the other guy on Critical Role.
Chad's saying this came out a long time ago,
Travis,
but I don't follow
Wonderman.
Hearthstone enough to have known this months ago. This is new for me.
Oh yeah, me too. I don't
As it
follow it
turned
either.
out, had
I think
the
Reno's
right
voiced by
backup waiting
Travis.
for me,
I think it is Travis.
just when I
Yeah.
needed it.
Let's do this.
You got it, partner.
Definitely Travis.
I didn't
I was gonna say it's a little
pursue leadership.
typecasting if they just get Matt every time they want a cowboy.
I know it's Travis. Reno is Travis, I think.
Candle Mud Slider.
They have recurring characters through expansions, right? Reno. Professor Night Elf.
Professor Night Elf.
There's a Professor Night Elf, I think.
Yeah.
He has a name, but I don't remember it.
Stand up. Careful. It's against me.
Against me, Travis Willingham.
I'm Travis Willingham.
I do all the big deep voices. That's what I do.
He's
That's
the
right.
Kingpin in the Spider-Man.
Our beloved Reno Jackson
Oh,
and
is he?
Elise
I didn't know that.
Starseeker are getting an origin tale. They'll work together to save the Badlands from the Bloodrock Town's nefarious mining operation. Singleton decks are returning. With cards like Reno Lone Ranger, Hearthstone's first ever neutral hero card. We'll talk more about him at the What's Next panel later today, where we'll also be revealing a motherload of exciting
But what's
new
a
cards.
neutral hero card?
You can get your hands on them and
it's
more
not class
when Showdown
exclusive.
in the Badlands releases.
Thank you.
On
Usually the
November
hero cards
14th.
are locked to classes.
Thank you, Beau.
Now,
Yeah, I know the rules of
I know
Hearthstone.
you may be thinking,
You're
new expansion.
well versed in its
that's a lot of new cards.
nuances.
On top of 5 sets that are already
He
in
plays
the
it
standard
a lot.
rotation.
He fans the cards
And
at the
if
bottom
you're
when he's
I haven't
thinking.
played it
I've
in
watched
years.
Beau stream.
break.
That's-
I've watched
little
Beau
overwhelming.
stream some Hearthstone, man. I
It's
know how
partly
to-
why I like your
hard at
opinion
work
because I feel like
to
it's
make it
very
easier
informed.
than ever to
Yeah,
join
I'm
I
a
us.
can't
CCG
see
nerd.
an advertisement
We're
for
excited
funnel
to
cake without
announce
thinking of Hearthstone.
catch-up packs.
That's true. Funnel cake, get your funnel cake.
These are
Buy one.
game-changing for getting
Buy
your
one.
collection caught up.
Did she just say ketchup packs?
Instead
I
of
was
the
too busy
typical
making
5
jokes about
cards
funnel
you'd
cake.
find in a regular Hearthstone card pack, you can get
Oh my
up to
God.
50
What's
cards
up with this opening
from
ceremony?
a single catch-up pack.
Oh, catch-up pack.
Oh, ketchup. Catsup.
The cards you receive will all
Just sell the
be from
set for
within the last
$60.
2 years,
I
ready
love
to
that.
play and
Seems
constructed.
too good.
All of our players are going to get catch-up packs to open once you log in. And for all of you here at
Ketchup?
BlizzCon in person,
did it on
or
purpose.
those of you at home who purchased
They're doing it on
either
purpose.
BlizzCon collection,
Yeah, but there's a
we're also gifting
that's
you
a
few
decent
more
thing to
packs.
do at the stage the game's in.
Yeah.
You know, like if I was coming back and I suddenly got loaded up with
anyone
packs
who's
to
been
catch
away
me
for
up to
a
something
while,
current, I would feel
all
good
of
about
these
that at
packs
least.
can add up
I mean, they're still
I
going to
mean,
want
they,
me to buy
they gave
them.
me
but-
another free 90 packs.
I
just
know. I
haven't
was gonna
opened them
say
yet.
every time I
We'll
open
also
the
be
or
adding
reinstall
quite
the
a few of them
BattleNet
into
launcher, it
pre-purchase
tells me I have
bundles
more
for
Hearthstone
Showdown
cards.
in
I'm
the
like,
I've gotten
Badlands.
180 free packs.
We
Like
hope
they
to see
throw
all
stuff
of
at
you
you.
getting some amazing
Nice.
cards and
But you
filling
still
in
never
or
open
beginning your
anything,
Hearthstone
you know.
collection
no, but I'm
on
gonna be so
November
busy the next
14th.
time I log into Hearthstone. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll open all these packs.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like 3 hours of pack opening.
yeah.
All right. I feel like
That was
we
a
might
fun
have
part
some
of
Battlegrounds fans out
paper,
here.
though, opening all the magic packs. I love that.
So you might remember then that the last time we were all together at BlizzCon, we unveiled Battlegrounds. What started
Really?
as an
Wow.
experiment
2019,
became a
yeah.
huge part of the game.
Oh, did they
Fun
figure out how to
way to
monetize
play
it? That's their biggest failure.
But playing
They released
together
the best game
is
mode
what
and
inspired
didn't
the
monetize
new
it very well.
mode
Yeah.
we're debuting here today. Queuing up as a party for a lobby is great, but ultimately, you play against each other. What if you could actually play teamed up alongside each other? Sounds fun, doesn't it? We're pleased to announce a truly cooperative way to play. Battlegrounds duos.
Really? How'd that work?
Well, I think people who like that mode
With a
might
shared
actually
health
really enjoy
pool,
this.
team combat, and sending cards back and forth between teammates. Now you can fight with your friends instead of against them. We were inspired by the Battleground community's creativity, finding ways to team up and help each other achieve top 4. So now we're setting an official table for you and your partner to take
I
the crown
almost said I've never
together.
played Battlegrounds, but now I'm watching
For those
it.
of you
and
here in
I think I
person,
did.
grab a friend
you
or
played.
make a new one. Because
least
you
tried
can
it,
try
didn't you?
Battlegrounds duos here at BlizzCon
Yeah, during the auto
right now
chess craze.
at
Like,
the
this came out of
Hearthstone
the
demo
auto
area.
chess craze.
Yeah. It was
Did
right
I
on the heels
play
of
it?
that. I swear you did, but maybe I'm remembering wrong.
It really is a fad that passed, though. You don't really hear a lot of people
We're
talking about
planning to
teamfight
launch
tactics
this
or
new way to play
Dota
for
Underlords
everyone.
anymore.
Can't
early
remember
next
if I
year.
did or not. It
And you
looks
can learn more
familiar.
later today.
You're
and
right, I
see
don't
the
hear
new
stuff about
heroes
auto
and
battlers at all
minions
anymore.
That make teamwork so
Battlegrounds
fun
is the only
in
one with any
Battlegrounds.
sort of like mind share. Still,
It makes the dream work. We love teamwork.
Battlegrounds is fun.
If you're tuning in at home, please make sure to join us at the What's Next panel And if you're here with us at BlizzCon, you can also join me and
Don't
other
forget to
members
get your
of the
ketchup
Hearthstone
packs.
team in the tavern.
Yeah, Bob the
For you
bartender
worthy
is what
opponents
made me
out
think
there,
I
come
played
duel
it.
a
Is he
dev and
only in
challenge
that
the
mode?
Hearthstone
Yeah, that's
team.
it.
Yeah. Well, he's in other.
Or
Is he?
if you want to catch
He's
up after 4 years away.
He's somewhere else in the
Pull up a chair
game,
by the
and
heart.
but the main part is
We'll see you in the
Battlegrounds.
tavern.
But I don't think he. I want to say he's somewhere else, but I can't remember where.
She's a good presenter.
Yeah, she's nice.
Hey, that's Diablo.
Rumble.
Oh, Rumble. I guess that wasn't Diablo. It was probably... What's his name?
What if it was, though? What if Diablo was going to be in Arclight Rumble before Diablo 4?
It's Dragon Man.
Onyxia?
Deathwing, I think.
That's Onyxia.
Is it Onyxia? Those are whelps?
Yeah. Mini
Yeah,
whelps.
Onyxia is the last, like, the big boss in the game.
Yeah,
Oh, there
yeah,
she is.
that's
Okay, you're right.
Yeah. In order to face Onyxia, I have to spend $5,000 on upgrades.
I would watch this cartoon on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Jaina!
Download and give it a try, though. It looks pretty good.
versus Toy Friends.
My children have been murdered. Shit.
Oh.
Jaina versus the Afterlife.
So it's out now, right? I didn't check
Please
it yesterday.
welcome, from Warcraft Rumble,
Yeah, I think
executive
it's
producer
now for you
Vic
guys. I've
Surratt.
been playing for like 2 months now. All right, who's coming out?
You gotta love
guy.
Onyxia. She didn't even use deep breath there.
Vic Seraph.
Hello, BlizzCon.
Okay.
He sounds like a Warcraft.
Oh no, is he gonna talk about
Last year,
Rumble?
the
Yeah.
team and I
Well, Rumble-
announced we
oh,
were working
man.
on a brand new Warcraft game. A way to bring Warcraft with you wherever you are and wherever you go.
Downloading it now.
And as you
I'm
just
not
saw,
trying to be a
we've
jerk,
had a
but, you know.
ton of fun. and
No,
put a
I'm-
lot
you
of
know,
love
they're-
Don't need to
into
hear
making
about this game like it's just a mobile game.
Warcraft Rumble is an action
We
strategy
were
game
warned that
with
this would be a
deep
scaling
PvE
back of sorts,
campaign,
perhaps
a
this year.
dynamic PvP mode.
But there's been like
So
nothing new except
It's a
for
game
season
filled
of
with familiar
the
faces.
X-Pack
You'll mix and
announcement
match
for Diablo.
miniature versions
Yeah.
of characters from the Warcraft universe
pretty much it.
to make
That's
your
pretty
very
scaled
own
back.
army as you take on
Yeah.
opponents all over Azeroth.
Okay.
Even on other years where I
if you've
felt
ever
like they
wanted to
were
see
scaling
Jaina
back,
command
this
an
feels
army of
more scaled
Murlocs,
back than that.
This is the most scaled
or
back, I
Grom lead
feel
a
like.
horde of
Yeah.
I've never been
chickens, apparently.
bored watching it.
I mean,
at
it's
BlizzCon
been a
opening
long time
ceremony.
since I've
This is
watched
your opportunity.
BlizzCon, but didn't traditionally they
combining
start with their
leaders,
biggest
troops, and
announcements?
spells
Yeah,
and then
usually.
sort of
Yeah.
peter
Alliance.
out a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
actually, it was usually an arc, right? Like, you show the
Beasts,
new WoW expansion,
Undead.
then you kind of cover all the bases, and then you end with like a
And my
Diablo
personal
or something
favorite-
like
It's,
that.
it's usually
Black Rock.
succinct. It's like the hottest ticket items. It's not
You'll
really
battle your way through maps
know.
inspired by some very familiar locations.
digging into details.
You'll fight to control resources, capture towers, and eventually defeat the boss or player
The boss?
at the other end.
Well, all right then.
Speaking of bosses, each one has their own unique mechanics. So you'll have to adapt your strategies to the threats
remember
you'll
these
face
bosses.
Yeah,
as you battle
the
your
strategy is
bosses?
just like
Yeah.
in the game. It's just like level up your
Our
minis,
goal
and that makes it easy.
is to give you
Super
everything
super
you love
duper
about
strategy.
Warcraft.
Ibit is 3D
Reimagine
printing his minis from
big
this game. They made them
dose of what our team
public for
calls
everybody just to take the
joyful
STLs and make their own
chaos.
prints. They're actually
Oh,
pretty
wow.
rad. Yeah.
When we
Yeah,
set
I
out to
like the
make
looks
this
of them
game,
a lot.
we
Like,
wanted to
honestly,
offer a
that's
variety of challenges,
the
no matter
biggest
how
thing
you
I
choose to
always
play
was
it.
worried about every
Whether it's
time they
for
showed
5
this
minutes at a
game is that
time
they were going to sell all
or
these
hours on
figures, and I
end.
was just constantly
And
telling
that was
myself,
something we
don't do it.
especially
Don't buy it.
focused
Don't
on
do it.
Don't collect them all.
Don't buy it, John.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
The game looks
Something
good.
fun
Like
to
it does
do
like have a good aesthetic.
every
I do
time
appreciate a
you
lot
open up
about
the
it, but
game.
it is ruined by the
For those of you
microtransactions.
that played the beta and gave us your feedback,
sucks.
thank you
It's
so
pretty
much.
terrible.
It's because of your support and the hard work of our team that we feel we got something really, really
I think no
special
matter how
items.
many times I told myself
Now,
not to buy one,
let's take a look
I would buy one.
at the results.
There would be at least a few that got purchased. I don't think I could avoid it. Possibly even Onyxia. Like, if they made a big Onyxia toy in that style, I would probably want it.
What happened to the Blizzard Authenticator?
It got merged into something.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, Battle.net.
There's so much cheese in PvP too. It's hilarious.
Those screens probably just piss you off, John. You know, like the one with all the lists.
I'm mostly just like looking at it and asking myself, would I buy a toy of that?
Yeah.
That's all. That's what I've been doing.
You know, I gotta admit, it's pretty cool watching that video and just thinking about how far we've come since last year. At this point, we just can't wait for all of you to hop in and play. And I mean, we literally can't wait. That's why we've made Warcraft Rumble available to download and play right now.
Yesterday. Oh, today.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
And we were so ready for you to play it. It's available
This is such a huge
yesterday.
moment for us, and we're
I've
so
been playing
all
for 2
excited
months,
to have
dude.
you join us.
Yeah, Beau's
And for
been,
those of
you
you
know,
in the audience with
living
me
that
today,
Canadian life.
Let's bring down
Yeah,
the
man.
Wi-Fi together.
I'm gonna boot it up now, see if
You know I'm
anything
kidding,
changed.
right? Please don't bring down the Wi-Fi. I'm in a lot of trouble once I get off of here. Whether you're a veteran of Azeroth or just have a deep love for strategy games, there's a lot to enjoy here. We've got a huge campaign with over 70 bosses. And for those of you looking for an especially unique challenge, we even have a heroic campaign with an extra layer of difficulty that we cooked up ourselves.
Yeah, extra layer of credit card requirements.
That's the thing. So that
That's
like
how you defeat
that's
the
exactly
vibe.
how I see it, and that's the part that's
all
sad.
kinds of
Is
other
like when
contraptions.
people talk about mobile
Each
games,
map
whether it's true or not,
lovingly
and they talk
handcrafted
about
by
how
our team
challenging
and
something's
its
going to
own
be.
unique
I always
puzzle.
just think that like
how you
so
choose to
that we
solve
can
that
get
puzzle
more money.
completely
Like that's
Yeah,
the part
like-
that always bums me out about these
when you're in the
games.
mood
Is
for
Leveling
anytime
up-
someone talks about challenge, it's
We've got
like
you covered
so
with
Level
we
up
get
my-
your dollars.
Leveling up my
Dungeons
minis,
in
John,
Warcraft
it now
Rumble
takes
are
like 12,000
intense.
experience,
Three-mission
and from a
gauntlets to
daily,
places
like
like
a
Normagon
quest
and
mission, you get
Deadmines, where you
12.
equip your armies with game-changing
Like,
relics.
it's so
Really?
preposterous.
That is preposterous.
Yeah. I'm on heroic mode, but still,
Or
like,
jump into
it's like
PvP.
it's not like I
And
can
don't
just play
check
the
it out
game
with,
like
other
Diablo
players
4 and
on
level
maps
up and get
inspired
through the
by some of the
challenge.
most legendary
It's
maps
like
the
pay to
battlegrounds
speed
found
it
in
up
World of
or
Warcraft.
enjoy playing
You can even
for
join a guild and
meager
work together
rewards
with
for
your
5
friends
years.
towards some super special shared rewards. I can only say
It's so shitty.
nice.
It's too bad because like the game itself is cool. Like
That's
it's
just
good.
what we
It's
have in the
Blizzard
game
quality.
right
It's
now.
awesome.
We have so much more coming.
But
I mean, like
For
I said, I
starters,
like the look of it.
we're going
There's
to be
certain
releasing
things
a
they
new
show in the
mini
game that I
with
get
each
nostalgic
season.
for. You know, you see the dude
And
from the
that
Scarlet
also
Monastery
starts
spinning,
right
and you're like,
now.
I remember that, and you know, like that's cool, but I don't
Yeah.
want to spend my money.
Unfortunately,
one
it's trashola,
Warcraft
and it's
Rumble
sad to
is
see them say
live.
like, "Oh yeah, it's a good
And the
strategy in
latest
PvP."
addition
Just like,
to our
and it's like,
growing
you're
roster of
really,
minis is none
really
other than
trouncing the company
Banshee
name
Queen
in the dirt
herself,
there.
Sylvanas.
Wait, what did he? Why are they screaming?
Because they showed
Sylvanas.
Sylvanas.
Sylvanas
We're
was
also
released
working
a few
on even
days
more
ago.
ways for you to play with or against your friends, and that includes the biggest challenge in all of Rumble:
The money.
raids.
Oh.
The money.
Make sure to join our
Oh, yeah.
Warcraft
He's
like,
Rumblings
the
panel
cash
later
you'll
today
spend. I
to
mean,
learn
the
all
raids.
about raids and what else we have in
The
store
raids
for
on your
future
credit
of
card.
the
Yeah,
game.
the raid on your bank.
Now, Blizzcon, before I go, I just wanted to let you know, the team and I, many of whom are here in Anaheim with us right now, we love playing strategy games. And we set out to make a game that harkens back to our RTS roots where Warcraft began.
Chat
almost
just said
30
if it was
years
Transformers Rumble, I wonder if
It's
John
really
would
made
play.
out of a
As
genuine
if
love for
Transformers
Warcraft
is a
by
more
people with
beloved
deep roots
IP
in
to
the
me
universe.
than Warcraft.
Well, also that
Yeah,
game
chat
exists.
room, duh.
That game exists.
It's not about that. I love Warcraft. If
Thank
it was
you
just
so much,
putting an IP
BlizzCon.
on it
Enjoy the
to get me to
chaos, and we'll
spend the
see you at
money,
game.
this would work. It's not the point of it.
But
I
John-
see more Transformers on your shelf than Warcraft.
John, there
Yeah,
are
but the Warcraft stuff's more expensive.
this game exists that you're talking about. There's a Transformers game where you play like Battle Royale Rumble, whatever the hell it's called. It's just like this. So that game exists,
Whoa,
chat room.
Look at,
Look
at
at
that
her
outfit.
jacket. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
She's very nice. Also got to talk to her for a long
I'm
time.
so excited to see you
She's
all
also
here.
got the best
Fantastic.
outfit so far of the night.
Well,
I want
agree.
that
Can you
jacket.
believe we've been playing World
Yeah, I
of
do
Warcraft
too.
for almost 20 years?
I would feel so much cooler walking around the house than that.
You know, 2004 was a while ago, right? You know, some of us, we waited in those lines for those midnight releases and got our discs. Yeah! And we raced home to install those WoW discs one by one. Across nearly 2 decades, players all over the world have taken part in the stories of Jaina, Sylvanas, Arthas, and Thrall. And of course, so many others. And together, we've jumped through the portal into Outland. We sailed off into Northrend. And we
Why
went
is
south
Jaina the
north,
most
stabbed
fun
the
one to
world
say?
with that
He says it
sword.
weird, the innkeeper. He's like,
Jaina.
Jaina.
During that time, gaming has changed. And you have changed.
Oh, hang on, I might have
And so
locked
have
the
we,
door.
Particularly in the past year. The entire
I
team
understood
across
why
both
that's a
modern and
problem, but-
classic have embraced their
it's still
community.
funny.
Without context,
We are
it's
truly
funny.
listening to your voices and taking action. My friends at BlizzCon, now is the perfect time to prepare to close chapters, open new ones, and double down on why we all fell in love
Double down.
with World
I'm
of
hungry now.
Warcraft in the first place.
Find out what's it gonna be.
What's it gonna be when you take a pee?
With that in mind, let's get to it. As many of you know, WoW Classic was born out of the community's passion. And of course, most of you know that still drives us today. Like just in August, inspired by our community, we released Classic Hardcore. So, in Hardcore, you only get one life. And if you die, you may laugh, you may cry, you may have to replace a keyboard, but you go again.
Well, she knows the name.
Yeah.
We've loved watching you take on the challenge.
They're very
or
meme
die
aware
trying.
over there, I think.
And because the
go
hardcore
again.
community has asked, the team is planning to add a new way to play hardcore early next
Why does
year.
that jacket remind me of something?
Galaxy Quest, maybe?
It might be
And last
based
month in
on
WoW
armor
Classic,
from the
we
game.
released the Fall of the Lich King
Be that
patch.
something really familiar.
Safe bet.
Would be cool.
And while there's still more to come in Wrath, earlier this year, we looked at your feedback to think about where are we gonna go next.
What does that
we
mean?
read through a lot.
Straight
and
to
I
hell
mean
was the feedback.
a lot of your
Pretty
feedback.
sure that feedback
Social
didn't
media
say
forums, And we
Cataclysm.
sent
Nope.
out surveys to our players. And here,
Hey, John, the survey.
at BlizzCon, we're happy
Not
to
that
announce
survey. I didn't get that one.
Cataclysm is coming.
Oh, they are doing
Nope,
it.
I was wrong. Turns out I was wrong. I didn't get the
And-
survey.
Wow.
It's
Really?
coming with
Cataclysm
hashtag
Classic.
changes based on your feedback, just like you'd expect from Classic. So now, let's jump into the Wayback Machine.
I don't like
and
that
get a
that's Classic
reminder
now.
Of all things Cataclysm.
Well, it's just Classic should just be like the original. I just feel like if you're just gonna go through every expansion, you're just this Classic anymore.
Well, now they're one way from Pandaria, which does not feel like it should be in that category.
They probably have an audience for it, but I don't know. It's not interesting.
This is an interesting animation style.
There is no hope, no future.
Remember that Heroes engine they were making cinematics in, and they were going to use it for everything else? Not the engine, but the animation style, and they started using it in other stuff. I think this is that.
Well, this is I think this is.
in-game
Did they
machinima.
hire a creator that was doing machinima, and now he works for them and does this? I don't remember his name.
Well, Taron Gregory's been there forever.
He's been doing. No, not Taron Gregory. This is a new guy, and he's been doing their Lich King stuff. That's really good. Like it's really good stuff he does. I just can't think of his name.
Oh yeah, Cataclysms of Worgen expansion. I always forget that. Worgen and goblins. I mean, this is like fully rendered environments, though. This is weird. I like it.
Neltharion, it is time to end this.
All Azeroth shall burn. Everyone succumbs in the end.
I love the final raid in that game. Or in that expansion. Played the living shit out of it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Oh, remember the Indiana Jones questline thing? That's where that area was.
Trespassing of my domain. Die. This is
See the legs. Show us some leg. Rag.
Yeah, show us legs, not tornado torso. You cowards.
Chad says that Hurricane is the guy's name who does these. He does a great job with these.
I mean, this is incredible. It's really good. I guess he's mixing.
Deathwing, the destroyer, the end of all things.
He's a real prick show.
I am the Cataclysm.
That's a cool way to handle that. You know? Because in-game, that game looks like shit. You know? So it's cool. I mean, Cataclysm was before they did the overhaul. That all happened in Pandaria, and it's just ugly.
Get ready, my friends, because I love the passion, by the way. Get ready, my friends, because the road to Deathwing's destruction is coming in the first half of next year.
You know what I'm getting at? I know what it is. Mass Effect vibe off that jacket.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Like someone who's high up in the government talking
Over
to.
the past 4 years,
Yeah,
Classic,
I can see it.
We've watched you master the vanilla
I'm gonna get a dialogue option with her that's gonna determine whether I go Renegade or the other one.
Add some unique flavor.
Paragon.
Paragon.
With a seasonal note and a dash of discovery. Season of Discovery is vanilla WoW with a spicy twist. You're going to discover new secrets as you scour the world and find
I hate loud people in crowds.
class-altering abilities.
That just yell. I hate that.
Have you ever wondered
It's
what
much
it might
better
be like
to just
be a
stream
tanking
yourself
warlock?
talking over it. That way you can make sure people hear every
Or
word.
take on the role of a mage healer? In Season of Discovery, you can. The season is going to launch with an initial level cap of 25. And when you hit that max level, you'll be met with the brand new level 25 endgame. You'll discover a brand new 10-player Black Fathom Deeps raid with new and reimagined bosses, mechanics, and of course, rewards. Then, after a couple of months, we'll raise the level
Black
cap a bit.
Fathom raid?
You'll find even more endgame content.
It's sort of like
And
they're
so
doing
it will
remixing
go.
on original WoW
If
stuff.
you're here at
that's what it
BlizzCon,
sounds
you
like.
can play
It's like
the
a
Black
remix.
Fathom
That's a good way of
Deeps raid
putting
in
it.
the Warcraft Hall. So,
It's interesting.
if you love classic,
How do
or
classic
just a
purists
little
feel about
intrigued
that?
what
It's a bit of a half
exactly
measure.
Well, I
What
think the
people
thing that
want
people
is they want
wanted-
Check it out.
Yeah.
branch out. They want
For all of you
Classic to
watching online,
rebranch
don't
out
worry. You won't
with
have
new
to wait
content
long to play.
So that
on its own
Because we
branch,
want
like forgetting,
you to
don't do Burning
discover
Legion,
all
don't
of
do
the
other stuff,
secrets
just
together.
more classic oriented
will be
content.
no public testing.
Seasons are a half measure because it's temporary.
WoW Classic
Not
Season
really
of Discovery
what is
launches
being
in a
asked
few
for.
short weeks on November 30th.
I may check it out.
I wish I was excited about anything as much as Classic people are about Classic.
For more information on the
If
Season
I
of
will say this, if
Discovery
they
and
had done
Cataclysm,
an
don't miss the
expansion,
classic panel
like
this afternoon.
instead of
All right,
Cataclysm or
now
just
it's
done an
time to talk to my
expansion
Dragon
to
Riders
Classic
in
WoW, I would
Modern
have absolutely tried that.
Yeah,
Our team remains
that's more
committed
interesting
to
to me
giving
too.
you meaningful game updates about every 8 weeks with more content sprinkled in between. We really want Azeroth to feel alive and the home you want to come back to no matter how you play. Our next major update, Guardians of the Dream, is going live in just 5 days.
Minutes. Oh.
I want to give a shout out to
5
my
minutes?
elves. It is finally our time.
Uh-oh,
One
that rogue.
week
Keep your eye
later,
on her.
Season 3 will start with the last raid of the expansion, Emir Drasil, the Dream's Hope. There we will have our final showdown with Farak and defend our new world tree. But fear not, that's not the end of our time in the Dragon Isles. There's a lot more to come in Dragonflight that will serve as both the epilogue of this story and the bridge to our next one. Like I said earlier, we are
Guy in the
evolving.
crowd.
We are changing our approach to this big, beautiful game and how we look ahead to new chapters.
He's already drinking.
BlizzCon, it's time for a new adventure. One that has grown from the very seeds of what captured our hearts when we first set foot in Azeroth.
Here comes Chris.
For veteran players, the last 20 years have led us to this. And for those who have yet to join us, now is the time. And who better to talk about the first step in this journey?
Yep. Oh, people are already excited. People know.
Oh, I hope he's not too freaked out.
Than someone who carved the path in the first place. Everyone, please welcome my friend and the executive creative director of the Warcraft universe, Chris Metzen.
Oh, he shaved.
What up, BlizzCon? Holy smokes! Horde, where you at?
Yeah, he started with Horde.
Alliance!
Not to show favoritism. But,
BlizzCon.
excited.
As
So you just start
one.
with Alliance.
Holy smokes, thank you. Thank you. It is, thank you guys.
I heard somebody just yell, "I love you."
It has been a long, strange trip to get back to this spot. I tell you that. It has been interesting this past year being back under the hood of World of Warcraft. It has reminded me of a few things. One, I love Warcraft. Number two, you know what? I really missed this work. And number three, on the real, it feels amazing to be back and part of this Blizzard family again.
The part that isn't harassing people, by the way.
Well, yeah, we would
As
hope
Holly
so.
said a
I'm
bit
assuming
ago,
this is all getting dealt
next
with in
year
the old news.
is the
Yeah.
20th anniversary of World of Warcraft. I can't even believe it. Whatever. How many of y'all have been playing from the beginning? Crazy. I love you, Crazy. So given that, what was that? Doesn't matter. we started thinking, so what next? Right? What expansion hook? What single storyline could possibly match
Do you think his
such
phone's
a
in his pocket?
historic occasion?
I'm not going to
Started
do it. I'm
thinking
just saying, do you
about-
think his phone's in his
well,
pocket?
I did. The good old days.
You gonna call
right?
him?
No, I'm going to buzz it.
Some
I'm
of
just going to
those
text him.
Early mythic
No,
ideas
don't
that kind
do
of
that. He's
established
busy.
the background of
Yeah.
Warcraft.
You know he's busy.
I know he is. I'm
Even
sure his
some of the
phone's not
newer
even with him.
ideas that have played out more recently,
Probably blown up anyway.
but still in a way feel a little unresolved. And in the mix of all that stuff, in the mix of all those ideas, particular things like, what the hell has Magni actually been babbling about all these years? Was the thing that he came to warn us about in Battle for Azeroth, did it actually play out? Or is there potentially something darker?
Is the
still
sword still on the
looming
planet?
on the horizon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
so
is,
it's
eh?
there.
And they have a big replica out in the hall
That's
somewhere.
Jairus' sword, right?
Will there
Yeah.
eventually be an apocalyptic confrontation between the forces of the light and the void? Talk to me, BlizzCon. I'll tell you what, for nothing, my pally Maine, I'm all in on that kind of thing if it happens. It's gonna happen. And really the big question for all the marbles, what have the Titans actually been doing since the dawn of civilization?
Path of the Titans finally coming to World of Warcraft.
What is the real purpose of all of their cute little installations slammed into the side of the planet? Do we know everything we need to know about their real intentions for our world?
Maybe they
Same.
made us so we could serve them dinner.
BlizzCon,
We need to break free
all of these
and make
hooks.
our own dinner.
And 100 more. 68, carry the 2. A bunch more. All cooking in the pot. Started to reveal a storyline. Something epic. How epic? Real epic.
There's your meme
A
right there.
storyline
Real
that in
epic.
almost every
Real
way
He did it.
feels like the culmination of the first 20 years of our storytelling. A storyline provided we do our jobs, we do the thing that will vector us into the next 20 years of adventure. BlizzCon. Are you with me, BlizzCon?
He's good at this stuff.
We call this storyline
Clearly.
the World Soul Saga.
World of Warcraft World Soul Saga. That's not the name of the thing. That's more like
No.
a
Yeah, that's like the name of
World
this,
Soul
this
Saga.
era.
just plan.
It's so epic, as we covered. It cannot be contained within any single expansion. It is built to play out over multiple expansions over the next few years. Come on now.
It's like StarCraft 2, 3 expansions. Or 3 games.
3 games.
Having said that, we are working on multiple ways to deliver this adventure to you a little faster than you're used to. We're not going to get into it at this BlizzCon, forgive me. But keep your ears peeled. I assure you, we are moving with purpose.
Interesting.
And the last thing we really want is for y'all to have your grandkids controlling your mouse and your keyboard trying to wrap this thing up. So,
hurry up. I'm
It's
already
coming.
getting there.
I won't lie, when he said 20 years, I did the math on when we'd be doing this, and I
Also-
went, oh no.
given the scale of this monster, we have decided to change it up today. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Instead of just debuting your next expansion all on its lonesome, we have decided to give you a glimpse at your next 3 expansion sets.
Wow.
My goodness.
That's a big whoop. That's a big change.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Is that a good idea?
He's a madman.
Yeah.
Somebody stop him. He's out of control.
That's right.
Let's send John Hyde out there to tackle him.
It just runs in. No, Chris, we can't.
Just a total body shot.
Actually, I'm just kidding. They ain't mild. Buckle up. Are you ready, Blizzcon? The first part of the World Soul Saga and your 10th expansion is called World of Warcraft, The War Within.
All right.
Underground.
Interesting logo treatment.
In this chapter, you will be descending into the heart of Azeroth itself, exploring new subterranean kingdoms and engaging with ancient cultures like the Earthen and the terrifying Nerubians of Azj-Kahet.
I do like Nerubians.
I do too. It's fun.
I like their architecture and
But as
they're
the
creepy
forces
weird.
Yeah.
of darkness
Whole Egyptian vibe.
close in around our precious world soul. You, yeah, that's you, will be called to do what you always do, which is dispense indiscriminate justice upon all those who got it coming.
You know, in another
Talk to me,
timeline,
Blizzcon.
he's a preacher.
Yeah.
He's a mega church preacher getting everybody to,
Yep.
I've got God's next 3 expansions right here.
The World Soul Saga
It's called Praise Jesus Part 1,
World
Praise
of
Jesus
Warcraft,
Part 2, and
Midnight.
Jesus
Oh.
Returns.
Midnight sounds like night elf shit.
In this chapter,
Midnight.
you will be returning, ready, to the old world, to the fabled lands of Quel'Thalas. There,
That
the
girl's
forces of the Void have invaded Azeroth, intent on snuffing out the light of the Sunwell and plunging the world into darkness and fear. You will not only help reunify the scattered elven tribes of Azeroth, but you will make your stand with the forces of the light and banish the shadow forever.
Can I get an amen?
Well, honestly, kind of better than showing a trailer, anyways. He's just
course.
DMing at this point.
Yeah. Oh man, can you imagine if Chris was your DM?
Yeah. I think it's where this comes from. He loves doing it.
Things may just spiral wildly out of control, leading us to the third part of the World Soul Saga. World of Warcraft, The Last Titan.
Whoa. That was the
In
game they
this
canceled,
chapter,
The Last Titan.
You will again be returning to the old world, this time to the wintry lands of Northrend.
Yeah.
And there at Ulduar,
There, you'll
you
have
will
to
bear
build a
witness
video
to the
game and
return
try to get
of
along
the
with your
Titans
coworkers,
to Azeroth.
who will sabotage it at every chance they get. Their own stupid desires.
And there, you will uncover a vast conspiracy, one that stretches throughout the history of the world, one that will challenge everything you think you know about the Titans, their intentions.
So I guess there's no
and
WoW
the
2
true
coming.
Nature of Azeroth itself.
3 expansions.
In time, my friend.
Yeah.
In time. And it's called Silithus. There you go. BlizzCon, my hope, our dear hope, is that you can see when it comes to WoW storytelling, we ain't screwing around. We
Is
are
that a
playing
direct
for
response
all
to
the
criticisms
marbles.
about
We
previous
are working
X-Pac?
to establish
Probably not,
a thundering
but
heartbeat
it works
for
as
this
one.
franchise.
I did play them myself, but people didn't really like Shadowland's story that much.
Yeah, that was a problematic. That's the one I fell off on.
Now, BlizzCon. Hearken to me. Always wanted to say that. Thank you.
He's such a deal.
Whether you are a current player, and I'm going to bet that most of you are, or maybe you jumped off the WoW train a few expansions ago, now is the time to come home.
Oh, he wants me to play. He's talking to me.
Yeah,
now.
he wants Beau to play.
Now is the time.
Beau, what
pull
are
on
you
your
doing,
boots,
man?
Pick up your broadsword or your favorite glowy staff and get in this fight. Friends, Azeroth needs her defenders now more than ever. Now, in a few moments,
Video.
we are going to give you a deeper look at the war within.
Sweet.
But before we do that, I want to leave you with a little something to chew on. I want to remind you all that sometimes very epic things can begin with small, heartfelt moments. What you're about to see is one of those moments. And with that, BlizzCon, proud defenders of Azeroth, let the World Soul Saga begin.
Here we go. I know that sword.
That's Anduin.
Yeah. I think he's Ulduin.
The little stubble, more Manduin now.
Yeah, very
than
much
before.
Manduin.
He has become Manduin, like his father before him.
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide.
Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately. Something, someone, is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again. My son.
I am not that person anymore. I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
They're getting worse. Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet. But that sword was aimed at someone.
Hey guys, that sword. That was badass.
That's badass. Yeah, that was really good.
That was exceptional.
Yeah, just make a movie for shit's sakes. And then another one, and then 12
we're
more.
Not ignoring that sword anymore. I do have to say though,
we're gonna talk about the sword.
Every time I see that
About time.
cinematic, and I've seen it many times, it gets me right in my heart. It feels like a new beginning, and it feels like coming home. And we are so excited about where we are going. And now that you've seen or heard the overview for the World So saga, let's talk about the war within. As we all gather and explore beneath the surface, we'll find an ancient Nerubian civilization.
That's gonna make me resub these bastards.
They will be led by someone we were
They
first
always
introduced
get you. They get you every
They
time.
get you every
man.
time.
Xalatath, a harbinger of the void.
The Instance relaunching.
The
I'll
void
see you guys
brings
on
destruction
Friday.
and darkness that
This
threatens
Friday.
all light in our world. The last time we saw
Just
Xalatath, she promised we would meet again. And it turns out she was right. And while Anduin, Thrall, and others share the same visions emanating from the heart of the world, some are seeing something quite different.
Gotta watch that with Carter. She's gonna cry. This will be in-game stuff, right? Yeah.
My visions are not the same as the others. No radiance. No song. Just the shadow taunting me from below.
See, look at that. Isn't that? I love the way they're.
I do too. Big fan. It's like Aztec and Egyptian stuff kind of combined. It's so cool. Ringing Deeps. That's a cool name. I swear you can tell when Chris comes back because he loves this name shit.
Dive into delves.
What's a delve?
Tell us about the delves.
I want to know more about a delve.
The hero delve.
The Earthen Race. We look like we're just a bunch of dwarves.
Oh,
but we're
they're
the
gonna
Earthens.
give dynamic flight to all the mounts. It looks like that's cool.
Ooh, what? What?
The fate of our world rests upon the edge of a knife. And our battle lies deep within.
Yeah, I'll play that. Of course, I'm gonna play it.
You're gonna play the War Within?
Yeah.
In the War Within, alongside beautiful, unique underground zones, we will have challenging dungeons and raids and some new features too that are built to last. If you like exploring on your own with a couple of friends or family, we have delves. These are a variety of bite-sized experiences for 1 to 5 players that will offer endgame rewards. You may also find in your delve a familiar character who'd be willing to fight alongside you. And if you're like me and you have an obsession with alts, we have war bands. With this feature, you could treat all of your characters like family and share banks, reputations, transmog.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it is. John's playing again. You hurry here first.
No, that's not what I said. That absolutely is a long time need.
Oh, you don't earn individual reputations? That's,
You might
yeah.
want to take your character down the path of a Dark Ranger, let's say, or a Farseer, and more.
Ooh, shit. Time to steal from Swotor, finally, says Mewcow.
Also, during your travels underground, you will meet the Earth.
They did that with
the
mission table.
As our new allied race. I mean, who doesn't love a dwarf? The facial
Guess
hair
that means Horde is going to get dwarves now, technically.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much more to talk about. So
Unless
please join the
going to be
White Deck
Alliance
panel that's
exclusive
coming up
and
right
they're going to
after
do
the
another one at
opening
some point.
ceremony right
Dwarves are
here.
the best race in Warcraft.
What I can tell
Dwarves
you,
might be
though,
the best race in all of fantasy,
is that
don't
the
you think?
call to get
They're
the
great.
fight
Yeah,
to save
they're
our
pretty good.
world will ring out when the War Within releases next year.
Good Lord. Fall
of 2024.
I'll be playing that in a year.
Blizzard late
And
year
lastly,
next year.
Yeah.
I sincerely want to say, we are so excited to begin this new journey with you. And from our hearts to yours, thank you for bringing our world to life.
Now sell that jacket.
I am currently subbed to Warcraft. Out of the three of us, I actually have an active.
You have an active sub.
now
That's
with
funny.
his own
Yeah,
notified
for Classic.
thanks,
He plays Classic.
Right.
Mike Ibarra.
Put that thing up on
Thank you to all the teams who
eBay. That
presented
jacket.
today.
I want to buy it.
There really is so much to look forward over the next 2 days. And
Hi, I'm
this
Mike
is only
Ibarra.
the
I'm in the
beginning.
crowd now.
I can't wait
Doing
to
crowd
walk
work.
the halls of all of Anaheim with all of you. It is truly a joy to be here with the Blizzard team and our players.
Oh, Mike, stay in the
BlizzCon,
convention center. No,
be great
don't
to
go
each
out to
other
Anaheim.
and enjoy the
He's out there
show.
for you.
That Target's a piece of shit. Don't go there. that cinematic is frickin' great, dude.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get back to the one thing I liked about Battle for Azeroth was the chunks of CGI story that we kept getting over time. I love that. Expansion wasn't the best, but those story bits were awesome. And that looked like a chunk. That's not even an opening cinematic. That's just a piece.
Yeah. It's sort of like the cinematic that had like Zappy Boy and Sour Fang in it.
Yeah, all those.
BlizzCon 2023
That whole run.
would like to thank our partners.
Who is this? Okay, I don't want to hear about
Back
partners.
for dance music.
Power your dreams.
You
From
think
the Xbox dance library.
I was really hoping they were going to say, and finally, coming to console for the first time, World of Warcraft. on
We were
Xbox.
fools for thinking they'd even say
I
the
think it'll
words Heroes
happen
of the Storm.
if Final Fantasy 14 can be on console. Wow.
Those words are banned from BlizzCon.
Heroes of the Storm didn't even get a nod. They got nothing, and everybody thought that the key art because it was
garbage, trash. No one cares about that game.
Thrall was in his old school outfit in that cinematic. Everybody thought that the key art with that old outfit meant it would be Heroes talk because that's what he looks like in Heroes for his base skin.
Yep, and they had a backpack with the Heroes of the Storm symbol in it. That's all you get. No, we don't actually say the word. We just show the symbol.
I bought into it. Now I feel dumb.
I know that was the Chris Metzen bit was the highlight for sure.
Oh, 100%.
The rest of it was pretty poo poo.
Kind of tepid, pretty tepid, but that was like old magic. Him coming out there, that felt like that was like 2012 business. It felt like
it was like turning things from 1 to 11, basically. It's just
Yeah.
like immediately,
He's so
he's
good
a
at
presenter. He may be uncomfortable with it, and we've talked about that before. But
part of the reason he does it, he's said it in the interview as much with me a couple of times, but part of the reason he does so well is because he thinks he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't like that attention.
It's
He doesn't.
more than that. Like he's not up there trying to deliver a court. He's up there being a rock star, not a corpo
It's because
keynote speaker.
Like I think he does a good job because he gives a shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
he's not there because this is a gig that he got hired to do. He's not there because,
But it's a risk
some
thing.
weird idea. Like he cares.
Yeah.
Not everyone has the personality. Like it's a charisma thing. Like I don't know if you can learn it or not, but some people just have it. Like he's got it, whatever it is. It's
And I'm not trying to make it sound like other people don't care, because when you say someone cares, everybody assumes that you're saying everybody else doesn't care. But what I mean is he has like genuine passion for the property in a very personal way.
Yeah.
So when he is excited about it, it is infectious, because that excitement is literally boiling out of him. It's not go out there and announce your new expansion. It's go out there and talk about your baby,
Right. Ooh, Xbox commercial. Sorry, I didn't see that one coming for some reason. I don't know why I didn't expect an action. Oh, it's Diablo on Xbox. That's why. Yeah, it's that was exciting for that bit. Like the rest of it, I was worried. To be honest, I kind of thought, ooh, all right. Like that magic is maybe never going to come back.
The Overwatch stuff was abysmal.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Like
I love Aaron, but yeah.
There's filler. Like a lot of that stuff is stuff you go to the side stage to go watch that they filled up the time on the main stage with. Like they really didn't. The only thing of note was the Warcraft stuff.
Yeah,
much. That's about it.
Yep. But it's making me want to go sub today. That's how insane that is.
Well, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work out for you, but
I don't know. Like I got a
there's
whole
no
year.
reason why you can't go play through Dragonflight. And
Well, I
there's stuff you
I
haven't done.
I played everything in Dragonflight up to a point, and then I beat the campaign as currently presented before major patches. So there's still stuff for me to do, but it got me excited in a way that only that can happen in this way. It's weird. It's so weird. I wasn't even thinking about that yesterday. But I'm gonna do it.
Well, I mean, we'll see. It's a lot of sizzle right now. We don't actually know if the game's just gonna feel like stuff you've done before. Like I'm sure it's. I don't disbelieve Chris in that it's gonna be epic for those people playing. But like, is it? Is it just gonna feel like it's more WoW and has more features? Like the stuff sounds good, but are you interested in it?
Yeah,
it might not be a problem with the game. It just might be what you're interested in spending your time on.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that played it for the 21 years, because I played it in 03 when it was a beta. So I was playing it. So yes, there's this point where you go, well, at the same time, all this is neat. The story stuff's awesome. It is the same game in its most fundamental way. So you can add stuff to it and tweak it and make things fun and whatever. But at the end of the day, do I want to keep playing that 20-year-old experience?
Chris is saying if you haven't been here for a long while, now's the time to come back and play. So
I think there's an element of truth to that, because
I think it sounded. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
I do think one of the things that, for me at least, WoW has been lacking is a feeling of direction. Yeah. And it's where I think they were actually kind of smart to go, here's the next 3 expansions, because there has been this sense, and it's just been true, of almost too many cooks in the kitchen when it came to Warcraft's story. You get that, you got these really great moments, right? Like you got Vol'jin's death, and it's like, oh my gosh, that I wasn't expecting that, because he just got named War Chief, so now he's dying all of a sudden. That's weird. And then he's like, it's got to be Sylvanas, and you're like, oh, why's it got to be Sylvanas? What a weird choice. And then you've got this story like, oh, she's gonna be a chosen one. No, it turns out she's just a villain. Or is she? No, it turns out she's just a villain. And it felt like multiple people with multiple ideas were just throwing whatever they wanted at the wall to see what happened.
Yeah,
and
there was some of that.
It felt directionless.
Yeah.
Chris coming out and going, here's the next 3 expansions, says we have a clear-cut direction. Narratively, this is what we're going to do. And that's really exciting to me, because to me, it says that, like, again, it comes down to that caring. Like somebody who cares about the direction of the story is guiding it, and it's happening for a reason now.
Yeah.
And that makes the story more compelling to me, which then add that to they're making good gameplay changes. The warbands thing, I didn't know what that was when they said it, and as soon as they explained what it was, I was like, oh my gosh, that's something that I really wish had been in the game for a long time. Putting in new ways to do smaller scale content with your friends. Like the biggest thing that got me out of WoW was when I discovered, well, one, the story went away from things I cared about and felt directionless. But the big gameplay thing that lost me was they made it feel like it was about you either raided, did Mythic Plus, or did PvP, and those were the only 3 categories you could be a Warcraft gamer in that mattered.
Yeah.
And as somebody that wasn't really into any of those 3 things, I went, okay, well, like the game isn't for me anymore, I guess. Like that's the message that was sent to me. Them adding new game modes and stuff like that is starting that, like, no, there's other things to do here. Come in, come try it. And look, the story's there's gonna be a payoff in the story for it if you do. So I took it all as very good things. But will it get me back to WoW? I don't know. But I think, like, overall, this was extraordinarily positive to me.
Yeah. Given the weak points of the rest of this presentation, meaning all the other game presentations, this was... If this teaches them any lesson, it might be that they need to get some more charisma out on that stage, or just in front of games in general across the board. Like, you kind of had that with Kaplan. It was a different kind of charisma. It was more like goofy, self-deprecating sort of charisma. But that's the takeaway for me. There was passion and, like, serious explosive energy around this announcement, and the rest of them felt limp. Or just reading it off a card or whatever. You know, no offense to any of them. They're all normal. They're all right at the right range, right? They're what normal people would do in getting up and doing a stage presentation. But you've got Steve Jobs level stuff happening with Metzen that takes it to this other weird level. Like, he's a supervillain in another universe where he just talked 400,000 people into killing each other. Like, it's that kind of charisma. His charisma score's off the charts. Yeah. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he got a 20 charisma stat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. All right, well, chat, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with us. We were as high as 900 at one point, people in here. Between the two services, wow. Between Twitch and YouTube, so that was nice. And I'm going to go get the I'm going to try to talk normal. I'm going to get the VOD and put it up somewhere so everybody can get it if they missed it. There'll also be an audio version of this thing that we hope you also enjoy.
Yeah, thanks for the invite. It was a pleasure to celebrate BlizzCon with you guys.
BlizzCon.
Yeah, BlizzCon. Bo's eating a bush burger, and it's just like old times, everyone.
Go eat a bush burger.
That's right.
Bush noodles. Cosplay.
Bush noodles.
Bush noodles. That sounds gross. All right, I'll talk to you both soon. Thanks, chat. I got to go get ready for Play Retro, which is coming up soon after this. So if you want to hang around and watch Play Retro, it'll also be on Twitch and YouTube here in about 25 minutes. I'd love to see you there if you are so willing to hang with me and Brian Dunaway. All right? So if you can, great. I'll see you then.